really super abridged. Page became 0 to hero. You saved the cleric. You took out a couple of the Drow guards on the way into this strange chamber full of green liquid oozing through these puddles where these Drider drones are mining it with these guards. You haven't been spotted yet by the other guards, and you're trying to get across to get to the priest's lair so that you can defeat the priest, get his staff, release the cleric, and get to the crystal shards, get the crystal shard back to Yagamama, and restore her power. You're standing on the edge. You can look out. You can see the green ooze. You still don't know what the hell it is. There's a pervading stench in the air that is really distracting. It kind of clawing on your nostrils, stings a bit as well. You'd imagine that this would be quite deadly if left for too long. We've no idea what it is down here, but you've looked and seen there's several ways you can try and get round to the other side. There was talk last session about trying to sneak around down, going over the edge. The path itself leads over the top.
I think the idea was to try and get rid of the two on the furthest side somehow, either by ranged spells or weapons, so they couldn't run for help, and then we can just kind of jump in the middle ones.
Okay, that's cool.
Alice, Misty Step over there and just take them out.
No, that's a way.
Misty
That's
Step.
my only first level spell.
Check out Charlotte sounding like a pro. Love it.
I only have my Eldritch Blast. There'll be no
Misty
surprise.
Step and hi guys.
I've got 4 first level spells left.
I only get 2 spells.
Okay, everyone do initiative, because you now need to decide what you're going to do, and it's going to be initiative order, and I'm going to roll initiative for my dudes. 9.
Oh, I wasted my nat 20.
Oops.
3.
Great.
Looks like you're Misty Stepping.
The prophecy has foretold this. You now must.
Trying video again, by the way. Any improvements?
Well, we can
it's
see
working
you.
fine.
Doing better.
Your voice is like a
Can-
solid half. No, never mind.
It's fine.
Oh,
Oh,
It's
no.
you're frozen.
No, I'm not talking. I'm not saying hello. I should keep talking, right? Can you
No,
hear me?
your camera freezes
The
like.
camera freezes, so you were stood like this.
That's fine. At least you can see my reactions.
And your voice sounds really robotic.
Okay, bye.
Can we change Page to a Warforged so that the voice just fits?
That's good, yes. We can try.
Yeah. Well, I haven't got my voice changed today, so because I'm on the wrong computer, and I'm not going back to choose to the other computer now, because that would cost me another half an hour of setup time. Right.
You're very good at the voice changes yourself.
Yeah, I don't normally use it. I don't normally add it. Right.
Hear the mystical magical tree.
Okay, the Drider drones, they're working. The 2 drow, they're just kind of chilling, talking to each other. And you're standing on the other side. Nobody has spotted you yet. It's dark here. They should be able to see you. There is this kind of like mist in the air from this green stuff on the ground, which obscures it a little bit. But you don't think you've got very long before these guards are going to see you. And Alith.
I'm killing the one on the right. Right?
The problem is, I've rolled horrible initiative and I've got ranged weapon. So,
Well, you can coordinate. You can coordinate and hold.
yeah,
Who else
we should hold.
is with me? Is it
Gaten next, and then me.
right?
Well, you
I'll
can,
just hold that.
My best weapon, weapon-wise, is the heavy crossbow, which is range 100/400.
And these guys have what, like 10, 12 HP?
Well, you did discuss the idea of some of you, the melee people, sneaking down south,
Yeah.
and then getting across a little bit nearer, then opening up with the ranged once they were near enough to be able to start engaging. Because obviously, once you kick off, the Drider drones are going to either engage or play chess. Who knows what they're going to do? You suspect it won't just let you pass.
Or they'll call their
Roll up.
brood mother. It's going to happen eventually.
Yeah, you already killed the
Whoa.
brood mother.
That's what I thought was happening. So if two
And
people,
what gave birth to that giant one?
Well, that giant one was made by Eldritch magic and the sacrifice of innocence. only a high level, only a sort of powerful Varus cleric priest can do something like that.
So the one that we
Good
need to
old
get
Varus
hold of.
cleric priests. Right. Alright, I'll just hold my turn now. And,
Okay,
Wait for
Aleth
me.
holds. Gayton.
Sneak round. I think I'd.
So the main
Try.
path goes across to the left and then down. However, that puts you directly in line of sight to the Driders. A lot easier for them to see you. Or you can try and climb down the ledge, which goes directly to another path straight down, which gives you a lot more chance to be obscured and to sneak. So basically, if you go down, you're going to have to make a successful athletics check to get down.
Mm-hmm.
But then once you're down, you get advantage on your sneak roll, on your stealth roll. If you go across, you don't have to make an athletics roll. You can just go down these strange hexagonal steps that are naturally built into the rock. But then your stealth is going to be more challenging.
Yeah, let's try go down and stealth with advantage.
Okay, Gayton, make an athletics check, my man.
Still see this going horribly wrong.
It's very possible. Athletics.
We don't have a very good track record.
15?
15.
It's enough. So basically, what you do is you get over the edge, twisting round, and then you ease yourself down, holding onto the ledge, so your legs are as low as you can possibly do it, and then you just kick yourself off and land. Because there is a small rivulet of this green ichor between where the ledge ends and where this platform is that you've now landed on. But you kicked yourself away from it quite easily. As long as you can basically hold yourself on your way down carefully and then push off with a modicum of strength, you're okay. The DC is 12 basically, so you made it fairly easily. It's only if you really screw up. Okay, you're down on the other side, so you can make your stealth check now
With advantage, yeah?
with advantage. So you've basically
16. Oh, I'm so glad it was with advantage.
So you basically climb down to here. There are squares. They're not going to come out very well on the thing. You've got 6 more movement on stealth. And your stealth is acceptable. So you...
Make it
1,
roll with
2,
advantage.
3, 4, 5, 6. So you basically just hug this wall. You hug this strange... The wall itself, by the way, the rock is black. And it's slimy as well. It's kind of like very wet all the time. This whole cave system feels really wet from where this odorous air just seems to be continually condensing, bubbling up from this green ichor and condensing on the walls. It's quite slimy as well. You wouldn't want to have to try and climb it, properly climb it. Holding onto a ledge, which is quite firm, and then dropping off, that's okay. If you were to try and climb this, pretty horrendous. Okay, Gayton, you've had your go. Freya.
Do the same.
Okay, you've got Eldritch Blast now, haven't you?
Yes.
Okay, so you could be part of the ranged onslaught if you wanted to be.
Well, so I was going to go down to where Gayton is, and then help. I mean, I could try an Eldritch Blast from here, but I feel like that's just going to alert everybody.
well, the idea is for them not to escape, right? The 2 dudes, they can just run away. So let's. I think 3 of us just rain fire on them while Gayton occupies them. So we wait for Gayton to get there.
Yeah, because if
Yeah.
Gaten gets in amongst them, they'll have to make you'll get an attack of opportunity if they try to escape. And you've discovered that these look like the same sort of guards that you've met before. These are
We
very
just took out 2.
these are fairly basic. In fact, the Drider drones have been more of a challenge so far. Their skill level's been similar, but the
I just
Drider
don't
drones are
think
just more
doing
massive.
An Eldritch Blast on them is a good idea when it's only Gaten down there with the 3.
No, you just hold your turn, and then Gaten gets closer next turn, and then we go start with Elith.
What, instead of moving down to where Gaten is?
Yeah, you can hit within range there, so you're all within range where you
We
are
don't
right
need
now.
to move. Yeah, exactly.
Stay where I am then.
Yeah, because then you can rain fire down, and it'll protect you a lot more. I mean, it puts Gaten a bit exposed, but
Yeah, it'll be
Paige is
fine.
gonna
I have a
go.
feeling he'll be fine.
yeah, I mean he's the hero of Norberg.
Exactly.
Sponge.
Because Paige needs to get closer anyway, because
No, Paige
She
got.
Why?
She's got.
I'm all about range. I'm a
She's a-
ranger.
Yeah. Ranger. Very good. Okay, Gaten. Okay, so the rest of you are still holding. Okay, then we'll wait another turn. So anyone casting any prep spells or anything, or are you just gonna bait?
Yeah, no. I mean, I can do that on my bonus action.
Yeah, and you don't know what you. I mean, these guys are fairly low level. You don't know what you're going to face when you get into the temple. This is quite a marathon. You've in the same day that you woke up in the tower this morning. You've taken out a fully fledged Drider, which was hard. He didn't do much damage to you because you got the spin on him, and Paige managed to wrap him up in a bow. But you also did quite a lot of combat activities against the other 4 guards, which took a bit of your power away. So you've already done.
really do with a long rest.
You do need a long rest, but you're not going to get one now before you've got to take out this cleric, so it's going to be tough. Really tough. You're going to be on the edge of your capacity in a day. Okay, Gaten, make another stealth check with advantage. Going around the back way.
How do you roll with an advantage, by the way, just so I can note it down?
Oh, space ADV.
Dash ADV.
Okay, so it would be like C space athletics and then ADV.
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 You a dash.
I've got a disadvantage stealth check, that's why I'm asking. So it would be DADV.
I
Yeah,
thought the flat line.
Oh, is it a minus? Is it ADV?
Yeah.
Yes. So
Oh,
hyphen.
sorry. Yeah, hyphen ADV. Sorry, not just
And if it's
ADV.
disadvantage, it's just DIS.
DIS. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
I didn't know that.
Do you have
I haven't done
Do
it.
you have a cheat sheet?
I did have one. Yeah, I did. I shared it with the group ages ago. I have to try and dig it out, but
It showed the basic stuff.
yeah, I think
Does
we.
a cleric count as a creature?
No, it's a
No,
humanoid.
it's a humanoid.
Damn it. Okay. I will not
I mean,
set
you could
myself
stick some
up.
fur on him and tell him to go grrr. See if you can
No,
trick her.
'cause
And
one of
stuff.
my spells is used against
Ah.
a creature, so there's no point saving it to not when I can't use it.
5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Got an 18 for the stealth, and I'm going to make
Yeah.
my way
Okay.
as much as I can towards the drow.
The drow don't see you. The driders don't see you. Yeah, this path you've chosen, or the one that Paige suggested, is far more advantageous for your stealth route. The main path around the top, you'd have been so exposed. In fact, the drow are looking towards both the drider drones and that path. That's kind of the way they're looking. So at the moment, you're sneaking up behind them. Now, the challenge comes on your next turn. You can see they're up on a sort of slight ledge where it rises up to this entrance. Now you could either try and get around it and then up without having to make any athletics check, or you could try and shimmy up the ledge to the side of them and then attack them with surprise. So you can see, I don't know if you can see from the map, but basically it's not that high, maybe 5 foot, so you can get up it quite easily, but obviously there is a chance you could screw up, whereas if you go round you can get to them, but they will basically be ready for you.
I'll try the stealthy way.
What, up the side?
Mhm.
Okay, make an athletics check then.
Gaten Ninja Industry.
Yeah, I'm going to keep your last stealth check for this last bit because it's
Kaden.
one continuous sort of streaming effort at this point, just to get across this plane. Okay, that's unfortunate. So you basically you go to get up it, okay, but you put your foot on a loose rock, and the rock just basically crumbles away. You slide back down, and then the two drow turn. What was that? What is this intruder? Okay, and then
Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
and then
As soon as he says that, I'm gonna shoot him.
Yep. So you guys, so Alith, you can shoot because you're the only one that can go before.
How long is the distance between me and Jimmy and that person?
Oh, what was Jimmy doing during all this?
Yeah, I forgot about Jimmy, to be honest. I forgot he was resurrected.
He was flying around minding his own business.
He's following Gaten, I guess. That would be the logical thing. I honestly forgot he was alive.
Because he's invisible. Well, he can go invisible. Oh no, he's using his invisibility today.
No, it's unlimited invisibility. It's not spell slot. It's literally just one of his actions. Dude, I literally have the sheet on my screen.
No, it's okay.
It's his action. He gets sting, or bite in beast form, and invisibility.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he does it invisible, so he won't have to make any rolls. He comes round. So Gaten, you got to here. So it'll catch up. So you got to the ledge bit, and then you don't quite make it up. Depending on what they do, you might be able to make it. You will be able to do something next turn. But basically, you lost your turn this turn trying to get up the side, and then you just sort of slip back down again. That's your go gone. Alith. So yeah. Right. So he's here with Gaten right now.
Telepathically speak to Jimmy and say, "Show him how we do it." And then he's going to charge.
I'm going in. Here I go.
He's going to charge onto the near boy.
Take that, fucker! Okay, he charge. Yeah, I'll let him charge in because I haven't been too specific with the movement.
Well, he's flying, so you can technically just charge from anywhere.
Oh no, it's got to be 10 feet, so I'm saying it's fine. Do it.
Right. Also,
AC 13. That was two really shitty rolls.
Hold on, I haven't got all my stuff set up. Sorry.
They're probably like 15 or something.
Oh, wrong campaign.
Are these weak like the last ones? They look.
Sorry? Oh, fuck's... The radiator in the bedroom's leaking. But the
thermostat dial.
Yeah.
On our radiator is leaking.
So now what? The heating's off, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's because the heating's been left off for so long. Right.
What we have to do is wrap a towel around it.
Yeah, we have to wrap it down around it. Maybe put the heating on.
I'm not putting heat on in case it
It's a weird discussion that these guards are having.
Sorry guys, one of our radiators has just started leaking all over the bedroom. Oh, this... We're not have much luck with this session, are we? Right. Did you say 13? It misses.
Expected. Oh. Okay, well then I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
15.
Why is my thing not scrolling?
Got 4, 8, and a 9.
15 hits on the nail. Their AC is 15. The Eldritch Blast flies across the cavern. The Dryder drones look up. What's that? Is this blue light just...
Take no notice.
Yeah.
He takes 10 damage.
Okay. Yeah, he explodes against the wall. Ah! He's still alive. Yeah. Oh, he's not
Well,
dead.
wait,
No.
don't say he's alive yet. Jimmy now gets an attack of opportunity.
Wait, 10 damage when it says 6.
He gets plus
Because
4.
How,
Doesn't
how
add.
do you know that?
Because
One of the things the warlock can
That's
take
fire.
adds charisma bonus to damage, but the bot
Because
doesn't do that.
my thing on D&D Beyond says +6. So do I don't just add 6?
only on certain spells.
Yeah, but next to Eldritch Blast, it has +6.
No.
That's
the only
your-
reason
that's
I
your-
have plus anything is because it's one of my invocations.
It allows him to add his stat bonus to it.
There's
basically.
there's no cantrip in the game that lets you add your modifiers to damage. It'd be
Okay,
too
that's fine.
OP.
Oh, Eldritch Blast is just one of those. Yeah, warlocks are basically really powerful at low level because they get loads of this really cool, like constant magic stuff, and the Eldritch Blast is really powerful. And you
They're
can-
not weak at high level. Don't make me sound like a little pussy.
Yeah, at high level, they're like little pussy
I get
boys.
stronger, you have to take it every day.
That's it.
Alright,
That's
is he
it.
advantaged or not?
No, not yet,
Okay.
because you both
Oh, really? Oh, 14. Yeah, it doesn't hit.
misses.
So dumb.
Jimmy's like,
4,
"Eh,
8,
can't
9, 9.
can't hit him, boss. I can't hit him. He's a slippery sod."
You're fucking shit, Jimmy.
Jimmy's fired. Right, do you want Timmy back now?
Yeah.
Okay, Freya. You've got
I'll-
one of them's near dead, and one of them's at full health. The one that's near the door.
I will take the one that's full health.
Okay, make your attack.
Eldritch. No, misses.
Yeah. Okay, your Eldritch Blast smashes into the rock. Shards
was
everywhere.
A warning shot of don't move or like this will hit you.
Yeah, it was close.
It
But-
would have got 10 damage as well if it did hit.
I think
Okay.
that's the worst thing about the bot. It tells you the damage you would
Yeah,
have got.
I know.
Oh, look what you could have had.
Yeah, look at what you could have won. Okay, the drow move forward, and they start attacking Jimmy.
Right, they're not leaving, so we're all good.
Not yet. Well,
They think they can take us.
they think they
Lure
can.
them into a false sense of security.
Plan all along.
Yeah.
Mess up so we seem inadequate. They attack us, they die.
Yeah, boom.
Right.
Genius.
AC 13. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. One d6, 1d6. Okay. Right. Jimmy takes 9 damage.
What? Ew.
I've been gone for 5 seconds.
Is that 9 as in like already halved? What type of damage is it? And is there a
Cling
dodge?
onto him.
Jimmy takes 4 damage.
Yeah. I like how you double check the imp thing as if I'm just lying.
No, I just wanted to check. I got
Okay.
got me different stats up here.
Right, it takes 4 damage. I'll put it in a note for you somewhere.
It's annoying because I had it all laid out. Dracolich? No, that's the wrong page.
Don't need to fight one of them. Definitely not.
No, definitely not. Right. Yeah. Okay. The Drider drones are going to start charging in as well. One, two,
Poor old Gaten down there all by himself. Guys!
Fine.
It's right, he can call the artillery.
yeah. Right.
We
Okay.
just gotta hope we don't slip on the rocks and land in the green stuff.
Page.
Water strikes.
Yes, so I had my bow ready.
Yep.
I'm just gonna fire. However, I should have a bonus action, right?
Yes, you can choose a bonus action.
So I'm gonna go for my archetype Planar Warrior, which will add the 8 force damage to my attack, as well as turning my attack into force damage. However, how far away are these throws from me?
How many times a day can you use that?
As many times as I can, as far as I know.
Okay, I'm just checking.
However, the range is really low. That's the problem.
All right. So the range is. Are you there, or are you going to step forward and fire?
I am going to step to the ledge and then fire, of course.
Right. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20.
If it's over 30, forget about it.
It's way over 30.
Yeah, they're all
It's-
good. So
it's
I'm just going to shoot my arrow.
It's more like 90 feet.
Yeah,
Right, okay.
I will shoot my arrow at the one that is closer to me.
Right. Okay.
Yep, I've
That's the healthy
Hit.
one.
rolled a 17.
It's about 70 feet, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
okay.
hits.
Cool, and it's a piercing 8 damage.
Ah. Okay. Yeah. So that's the healthy one. Takes 8. He hits him in the chest, and he gets knocked back slightly. He's like, God. You can see they're both really wounded, really in agony. They turn into each other. What are we gonna do? I don't know.
Yeah, but for my bonus action, drones are coming. So for my bonus action, I'm gonna shout, "Freya, run to Gaten!"
Thank you.
If you can get there in time.
There's 5 things around him, so and I can't fight really well.
Aleph, Freya, Paige, Gaten. So it's another thing I had all set up that I took down. Right. Okay. So Aleph, back to you.
Already? Bloody hell. Right. I'll start with Jimmy Boy. Is the because the dude's 10 feet away, he could now charge attack.
He's not 10 feet away. He
Oh,
charged.
is there a
back.
wall behind him?
No. He came back and attacked you on his go.
Oh yeah, of course he did. Of course he did. But then I'll start with Jimmy for a regular attack. Or is Gaten in melee? No, it's not. I'm gonna roll 1d20.
No. If Jimmy keeps attacking him,
Yeah,
it would allow.
16.
It means that Gaten can get up without being.
DC 11 save, please, sir.
They fail.
I think he's just dead then, isn't he?
Which one are you attacking? The one that
The
you,
one on the right.
the one you Eldritch Blast. Oh, the one on the right. Okay. The slightly less
He
wounded one.
takes 16 damage.
Yeah, he basically he gets his face ripped off, and you can just see his skull underneath, screaming for a few seconds as Jimmy claws at his eyes and bursts his eyes. Eye goo everywhere as he just
Can you
falls.
at least keep it intact so we can make it into a hat?
He no, it basically it falls.
Add it to the direwolf.
It waves its arms with its bared face, and it just falls into this goop. And you can see his scream get even louder and more whiny as his body gets dissolved by this strange goopy substance.
Now we know
And the other one can
not
get shot in the face.
substance.
Right. Okay. Sorry, Aleph. That was Jimmy's.
10 damage to the other one.
Okay. The other one basically also gets his throat cut, and then he just basically slumps against the wall, just trying to hold on to his
Throat
throat.
By an Eldritch Blast.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was Jimmy. Sorry. Of course, it's
No, Jimmy
Eldritch
only gets
Blast.
one attack.
We can name it straight.
The Eldritch Blast hits him in the throat. His throat explodes. His head kind of swings backwards, snapping his neck, and then he collapses to the floor. Sorry, not keeping up.
That's better. See? Yeah.
My setup's not very organic here. I'm kind of looking all over the place. All my muscle memory's out of kilter. Oh, I should really put some action music on. Let's get combatty.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Yeah, we should be doing that. All right, that's dead. Okay,
It's like proper MMO style.
Gaten. So the 2 drow are down, but there are 3 Drider drones bearing down on you. You don't even need to climb up the wall now.
Yeah. I'll charge if I can at the
Yeah.
front one.
So there's two ledges, two pathways. Actually, no, there's only one pathway. Do you see just slightly to above and to the right of you where the? Yeah, that's basically a bottleneck. So if you can get to there and stand your ground, you don't know whether these guys are going to be able to get over this goop. They could probably try and jump, but it would disadvantage them.
I'll charge to them.
You
and
charge
try
to
and
them.
Yeah, if that's okay.
Yeah, the ground is clear. It's slightly rubbly, but not at all disadvantage to you. So you charge, axe at the ready, and they burp.
AC 19 for 6 slashing damage.
Yep, that hits.
Terrible, terrible roll on the damage.
Oh, what have I just done?
Charlotte vanished.
Oh, right. Sorry, the screen just changed. She's back. Right. Okay. Sorry. What was the damage with the Eldritch? Oh, sorry, Gaten. What was your damage? What was your
6.
damage? 6.
Terrible roll on the damage.
Can you still hear
Yeah,
him?
Some people high roll with 6 damage, you know.
Can you still? Yeah. Can you still hear me? Okay, if I talk this loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got to try to be a bit quieter because I'm in the lounge, and I haven't got the voice system with my voice feedback, so I can't hear myself, which is why I used to shout a lot.
You can always push your mic like a little bit closer.
That's not the problem. The problem is I can't hear myself, and as I get excited, I talk louder and louder. Yeah, you can hear me fine. That's the problem. Is me. Okay, Gaten. Yep, you strike your axe into the first one again, like the others. Their hide is so powerful and so thick, but you still push it in and manage to at least break through this armor that these Drider drones have, and you feel the black ichor of its blood start to drip out of its body. Who's next? Freya.
I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast, but on the back.
Fucking twin artillery back here.
Or a triple.
No, I don't like the Eldritch Blast. It's like,
No, still not making enough.
Paige, if you could get down the ledge, by the way, or 5, 10,
Working.
I want to move, yes.
15, 20, 25,
is-
30.
it's okay, Charlotte. You haven't mastered the Eldritch Blast yet.
It's just down to terrible rolls. It's not.
Yeah.
You are
Oof.
still a rookie.
Yeah, okay.
Then I will use my bonus action because it annoyed me. And I can only use it once, but I'm going to use my hex.
Ooh.
Okay. You cry a discordant cry. Is that the one? Is that the thing where you give them disadvantage, or?
You place a curse on a creature that you can see within range. I have to be 90 foot in range, and I am.
You are indeed.
Until the spell ends, so it's up to 1 hour. You deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever you hit it with an attack. And if the target dies before the spell ends, then I get to curse a new creature.
Nice. It jumps on, basically.
Mm.
I'll take it that also works with Eldritch Blast attacks.
It's with any attack roll.
Yeah, it is. Okay. And which one?
But
Which
I
one?
think it's only Charlotte that gets the bonus to the damage. No one
The
else.
one at the back.
Okay, the one at the back.
What I'm gonna have to do is just so that Discord takes away at one spell slot. I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds because Hex is not coming up.
No, that's fine. Have you updated it?
Yeah,
It's
but
a bit,
there you go. Then it's taken away a spell
it's a
slot.
bit poo with spells. Okay, Freya, that moves on to the Drow. Drow will dry the drones. So the first Drider drone is going to attack on you, Gaten. The one at the back sees this blast flying towards him, and turns and starts running towards you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh no, 11, 12. So it's 14. This one's going to try and leap across, which you can do with advantage. Fails. This one leaps across towards Jimmy. This Drider Drone. He doesn't quite make it. His feet dip into the water, or the strange thing. Takes that much damage.
Oh, I see there's one for us. That's not good.
Okay. God. And the Drider Drone that's attacking you, Gaten, he makes 2 attacks at you, but he just misses with both of them. This you don't know whether it's because these look like worker drones, but they don't seem to. It doesn't seem to attack you with much skill. I did roll really, really, really bad, so you know he's feeling a bit embarrassed. He's feeling really embarrassed. Okay, that was the Drider Drone's go. At the moment, there doesn't seem to be any others coming towards you. Actually, he's done a double movement, and he attacked. He jumped in, failed. Yeah, that's their go. That's their go. It's abysmal, but it's their go. Okay, Paige. So you
Paige is seeing the one coming towards me, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to, as a bonus action, go with my Planet Warrior ability. So adds D8 force damage, and then I'm gonna shoot an arrow at him or her.
It's a her. Just for.
Come on, then. Oh, 11.
Okay, the bow shot just basically flies over the head of this Drider Drone. You misjudge the way that as it leaps across the gap in this green fluid, and you curse as the arrow just hits into this liquid and disappears. Are you moving at all, or are you staying in position?
I am going to go a little bit, take a couple of steps back, basically.
Okay, right up against the wall.
Yep.
All right,
sounds good to me.
You back yourself up until you can feel the firm warmth of this slick wall up against your back, and you just prepare yourself with your next shot.
Yep.
Okay. Why is it not scrolling automatically? So I don't normally use Discord on this machine. I've had to install so much. Aleth.
I am going to Eldritch Blast.
Okay, so Jimmy's basically engaged in combat at the moment with this Drider Drone. Though the Drider Drone missed because he basically stumbled as he tried to leap across this gap.
Can I see the one that's near us?
Yeah, it's at the bottom of the steps. You're looking right down on him.
Cool. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Okay, you might need to move. You probably need to move forward like 10 feet to be able to see him. Alright. I mean, you see him come round, so you know he's there.
Am I blessed yet?
Sorry?
Am I blessed? No, I'm not, am I?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
3 sixes in a row for damage, so 10 damage, but most importantly, he is getting pushed into the water.
Nice.
Oh, yes!
Nice.
That is superb. Okay, so he basically gets hit by this Eldritch Blast. This is the one that's hexed as well, isn't it? Not that matters for your attack.
If it
Right,
falls below 0, then I get to hex someone else on my turn.
right
Another
okay.
one of the creatures.
Hex them all, Freya.
That's the best roll I've done today, and it's on damage against him. Okay. You can see him cry out in pain as his legs desperately move, like blurringly fast. As they hit the water, you can see little steam rising, and he pulls them out, and he's desperately trying to stop himself from just dying in this goop. But at the moment, he's stuck in there, and he's just taken a whole shit ton of damage. You can see the flesh being stripped away from his legs, and you can almost start to see bones showing through some of the legs as they're sort of going down, all 8 legs, just basically like trying to scramble out of this green ichor as fast as he can.
Nice. That means we can just leave him there and go to Gaten. Lovely.
Well, Gaten, he'll get out.
We'll see.
It's not. One thing you notice is it's not very deep. It's only about a foot or so deep. This stuff.
I'd rather just take him out and then I can change the hex over to another one.
Okay. Well, Gaten, it's your go. You're still facing off against this. Oh, sorry, Jimmy. Don't forget about me, boss. I'm over here.
Jimmy's just gonna keep rolling terribly.
God.
Jimmy's actually gonna disengage and go invisible.
He can do that as a thing, can't he? Oh,
He's
no,
also tiny. So they're disadvantaged on attack opportunities. But he does not have the disengage feature, if that's what you're asking.
he doesn't.
No, but he is
He's
just
tiny.
tiny. I don't know what going invisible means for attack opportunities. If I go invisible and then move.
Oof. Okay.
Well, how does that work?
Well, he does an attack of opportunity, disadvantaged, 16, 20, hits AC 21, so basically wallops him as he goes.
Alright.
He steps back and goes invisible, but not before one of the limbs from this Drider drone catches him across the face for 2 damage.
Oh.
That's halved 2 damage. He kind of spins out. Oh, you little fucker! And then he just disappears.
Make sure he's sticking up his middle finger as he goes invisible.
Oh, yeah, sure.
With like the middle finger, the last thing to go invisible.
Alright, okay. Gaten.
I will just swing at the other, the same one that's in front of me.
Yeah.
As before.
Yeah, he can't flank you at the moment because your position. However, you notice that Jimmy's just flown off to the right, I guess? So you're going
Yeah, he's flying back to flank. He's going in the air and he's going to hover above and behind.
Which one?
Just in general, so he can charge either.
Oh, so he went up in the air, basically.
We're in the vicinity of behind either of them, yeah.
Alright, okay. I'll say he's too high at the moment for them to engage him, unless he comes back down again. Yeah, so he's just basically just gone up, and then got whacked as he started flowing up out of the way.
Does it hit AC 13?
On the Drider drones, no.
That's fine, it misses.
Yeah, well, the axe actually hits it. It's close, but you just feel it bounce. It wasn't a particularly strong attack. Yeah, you seem to remember that these things are quite hardy when you fought them before. Not that tough, not as in damage-wise, but they certainly can soak it up.
Yeah.
Right, Freya.
I'm going to try and Eldritch Blast the one closest to us.
Okay, have an advantage on your attack, because it's basically not in a very good state to be defending itself right now. So do it with advantage.
24.
The Eldritch Blast hits, smashing into him for 8 damage.
Yeah, and then
No.
I get an extra.
Yeah, 8 damage.
An extra
1d10.
1d6 roll.
Oh, 1d6 from the hex.
Yeah.
Okay, just roll 1d6.
Just another one.
Okay, that's unfortunate.
However, you also will have, because I get to choose the ability where you'll have disadvantage on, so you're going to be disadvantaged on dexterity saves.
Okay, well that's crucial because he's about to make a dexterity save on his go for getting out of the. That's a powerful combo in the situation he's in.
Why, thank you.
Okay, so he gets his go. So I'm going to start with him because that's where we were. He's going to basically make a acrobatics check to try and get himself out of there while his legs are burning, basically. So he's got to try and leap out. 11, 8. So it takes an 8, 9, 10. He fails. He does get out, but he unfortunately takes quite a bit of damage doing so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so he basically gets up to here, but you can see bones showing through in a lot of places on his legs at the moment, and he is in a bad way.
My Eldritch Blast, where he was forced back, would that have moved him back like Harry's does, or does?
No, Harry
No,
can
no,
only do
special.
It's a warlock only thing.
Okay.
Yeah, not a bard pretending to be a warlock thing.
That's okay.
Look at me, I'm a bard, but today I'm a warlock.
Got to learn these things.
Yeah, so the drone in front of you is going to make 2 attacks. The first one hits AC 22. The second one misses. I'm assuming the first one hits.
Who are you attacking?
Gayton, sorry, this is the one facing Gayton.
What was the AC? Sorry.
22.
Yeah, that hits.
So 5, 6, 7 damage. You take 7 damage as he basically thrusts one of his mandibles forward, and one of his legs, and they just spear into him. These things don't actually have any weapons. They're just using their sheer brute force and strength, and the arms and spider legs that they were given. So one of them basically just kind of comes up like this, and just hits into you like a spear, and you can just feel it hitting into your chest. You almost wish you were angry, so they could take half damage. But
I know that we've got a worse fight coming up, and I've only got 1 use of rage left.
okay, and this one here, he's going to kind of charge in behind you with advantage.
Mhm.
I should have done him.
My sound seems to be broken for Dad.
No,
It's my end. It's bugged.
you got music coming out your end, Harry. Or something's playing, constantly flashing up on your screen. Green. It's not now. Right. So 9, 17, 12. Oh, AC 22 again. So I know that hits. 3, 4, 5. So another one comes up behind you, and he spears you in the back with another one of these mandibles, legs, things. And they basically, again, like a shaft of pain, it just hits you just onto the left of the shoulder blade and just cuts into your chest. You kind of move with it, trying to soften the blow, but you now find yourself wedged between 2 of these Drider drones, and you know that's not a good place to be. Okay, Paige.
What was the damage on that? Sorry.
5.
Okay.
Paige.
So what
see-
I want to do, I want to shoot at the one that's coming at us,
Yep.
that already have the Planner Walker, and then if I succeed, I'm gonna try to jump off the ledge to go towards Gayton. Let's see what happens.
I can see what happens.
Right.
So
So
you do an intro.
14.
No, misses. So the arrow basically hits into the armor of this guy, but it just bounces off. The arrow just catches at a bad angle.
Gosh. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna stay.
Okay, brave. Change your mind. All right, you string your bow again. You've used quite a few arrows right now. 5, 6, 7, 8 arrows. Is it
8?
Was it 9 arrows since you started the day?
But I'm hoping that I'm picking them back up. I did say it last game.
Yeah, I think I gave you back 2 last game. I basically rolled to see how many you recover.
Right. So I had 20 in total. How many do I have left?
Throughout the whole adventure. You probably got 12 left that are actually still functional. Still functional.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you crossbows have the advantage that their bolts are made of metal mostly, so they basically survive a lot better than arrows do. But it's cheaper to get arrows than it is bolts when you try and replenish. But anyway, okay, you stand against the wall, preparing yourself. Aleph, the beast is upon you.
Bitch is about to get thrown off the edge.
Are you going to do a short range Hadouken? Hey, Hadouken!
As long as it actually hits. This is going to be the one that doesn't hit. Can I write +4 and it will actually do it? No.
Okay.
Right, well, 5 damage, gets thrown back if it hits.
That hits. So the blast smacks into the creature. You can see his legs flail up in the air, and he basically falls off the edge.
I want to do a proper Hadouken move though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He falls down. He takes a d6 of full damage as well. So your damage was terrible. 5. All right. So 41. He takes 4 full damage.
Splash in that water.
That's it, and he's going to take damage from the goop. 9 damage. Shit.
He's going to learn just not to come up this edge.
This dude is fucked. He's like, oh god, the pain, and he's got to basically try and make another acrobatics check, another dex save, basically next turn on his turn. To
This
see if
is
he
the
can get
strat. 3 ranged DPS with.
It's a shame that you're
Imagine if
doing
you
all
had
the
2
dex
warlocks.
a double warlock
Yeah,
extravaganza.
you could push anything 20 feet backwards. You basically have unlimited range potential.
We need a party of these warlocks, and we just start playing pinball with them.
That's hilarious. Okay, Jimmy.
He's just gonna rear attack the one that Gaten's attacking.
Okay,
And
he charges in.
Gets 24 AC.
Yep, hits.
Roll a D11, please. D20, DC11.
Just checking something.
They're not immune to poison, if that's what you're wondering.
No, I was just double checking. I couldn't remember. Yep. So DC save 15, 16. I made the save.
So you take 12. No, sorry, 13 damage.
Okay, Jimmy scrambles in behind this one, absolutely rips into him. But there's just so much armor and there's so much body to attack. These things are massive. They're not as big as the true Drider you attacked earlier, an hour or so ago. But they're certainly sponges, and they are doing damage. Okay, Gaten, you can see that the one in front of you now got Jimmy behind, so you're now advantaged on your attacks.
Yeah, I'll swing at that one. Seems like the sensible option.
Jimmy and Gaten should be best buddies by now. Give an advantage.
They are a great combo.
See, I'm the crowd control to the max.
AC 24 for 13 damage.
Okay, yeah, this one smacks. This time the axe just basically strikes true, and you just bollocks, and you find yourself. So I've got no table, so I'm just having to put things on my lap. You find yourself back in this great little duo you and Jimmy have got. He's like your advantage giver. The damage is fantastic. 42. And you can feel the axe get really deep into this creature now. This time he cries out, "Oh God! I can't be too loud. Oh God! Fuck! The pain!" He starts crying for his mummy Drider. You're gonna
He's
do.
all
You're gonna do.
It's Gaten's turn.
Anything
Nothing
else?
you can do at the moment. No,
Okay.
that's it. That's
Right. Okay.
Why does it look like a floating head to you guys?
A little bit.
What's that? Sorry.
I don't know. On my screen, I just look like a floating head.
You do look a bit like a floating head. It's quite cool.
It's a warlock power.
You're like. You're like you should be
Okay,
on Red
floating
Dwarf.
You've
Oh,
got a floating head and a floating mage hand as well, because
Chill touch. Chill touch. Chill touch. Chill touch. Right. Okay. So that was Gaten down to Freya. Frodo. Freya.
I'm gonna cast my Eldritch
Freya
Blast
Frodo.
on my favourite one.
Okay. To do that, you're gonna have to walk to the edge because at the moment he's
Okay.
basically just fallen straight off the edge.
That's fine. I'll
He kind of looks at you as he fell. He's like, "Fly, you fools!" And he just crashes down into this goop. So you step forward.
yeah.
You look down on him, kind of hands on your waist for a second. He's scrambling in this.
AC 22.
Your Eldritch Blast smashes into his head.
This
So,
guy must really hate
okay.
Eldritch.
He takes 9 damage.
and does he get the disadvantage thing again?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. The Eldritch Blast smashes into his head and down the back of his neck. His skin just rips apart. He's crying out in pain. I mean, he's sort of slumping into this acidy goop, and you can just see that he's fading out, but he's still alive. Just. He's taken
He's
this
5 HP or something.
staggering amounts of damage. He has exactly 5 hit points left. Are you keeping tabs? You smart ass. The drow. So I'm going to go with him first. He's got to make a disadvantage acrobatics save. Oh, he rolls a 2. That's it. 2d. Yep. Yeah. He cries out, and his legs completely give way. His body slumps into this acidy goop, and he just starts to dissolve, and his legs just sort of splay out, and you see his head.
Goodbye.
Yeah, his head slumps down, and it just goes beneath the
Really turning Freya evil.
wave.
I'm having a whale of a time.
Sure you don't want a multi-class?
Power!
Yeah, everyone thought Freya would get closer to Gaten, but no. You alright, Freya? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm still the daughter of the noble. Okay.
Well, technically, my ideals is independence, and I must prove that I can handle myself without the coddling of my family. So,
Oof.
this is
And
just me
knows
proving
that-
myself.
She knows that Alice is the biggest alpha,
Yeah.
so she's trying to take after that.
Gaten, AC 19. Does that hit?
No.
No. Okay, his spear comes down again, or his spear-like hand shoves
is that
into your
one
body.
dead now?
Oh, he is dead.
He
Good,
knows.
because the one then nearest to us is now hexed.
All
Is
right.
there a
That
range?
has a dexterity save against it.
Okay. Yeah, this is the one that's pretty fucked as well. It basically thrusts its spear-like appendage into you, but it just hits off of your armor and it just scrapes across your chest, doing no damage at all. The one behind you then attacks as well. Oh!
He rolled a 20.
I rolled a 20.
No.
And what?
Oh,
Hit.
okay. 5,
What, against you?
9, 10.
Against
It's
Gaten,
it's not so bad. Yeah, the one behind you thrusts his spear-like appendage into your back again. It's like another one. You go, but this one strikes really deep into you. It's only 10 damage, but it's still a horrendous attack. And you just sort of stagger forward. You can't help yourself, let out a little cry of pain. You know that if you stand here for too long, these guys are just going to dismember you.
Yep, but if I run, they're going to attack me anyway.
Yeah, that's it. Now
You run.
you can't. There's nowhere to run. You've got acid to the left of you, acid to the right. Speak when you are spoken to, and don't pretend you're right. This life's
Stuck
not
in
for.
the middle
Sorry.
with you.
I was singing
To the left of me.
the
Acid to
yes
the
song. Acid to the left of you, acid to the right. Giant Drado in front of you, giant Drado behind. Who's just basically making you into Swiss. You're starting to look like a Swiss cheese. You've just got these like little pinholes in you where these things are just puncturing you again and again with more and more piercing damage. Okay, that was you two. Paige,
Hello. So I'm gonna try to climb down the ledge,
Okay.
and then now that Jimmy and refresh my memories here with the editor. Now that Jimmy and Gaten are both engaged on the second one, if I shoot the one that's at Gaten's back, one, unless I critically fail, I shouldn't shoot at Gaten, and two, I should be able to. I shouldn't have disadvantage or anything, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So I'm gonna try to do that. Athletics check.
Athletics check.
Level 21.
Yeah, you basically you do a little bit of a wall run as you go down, and just basically just take it in a couple of strides, and you manage to get all the way down to there. That's this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 10, 15, 20, 20. You're still not within 30 feet though, I'm afraid.
It's all right. I've used my bonus action with getting down anyway, so I'm just gonna shoot at him. And
well, that was
next turn.
Yeah. Okay. Make your attack roll.
I'm a little bit basic today. Up 12. I'm not good with my arrows today.
Yep. You're down to 11 arrows. The arrow bounces off of its skin. Again, these things are tough. And your arrows are just
distracting enough.
Are they landing in the acid?
I'll roll in a sec to see how many you recover. Yeah, okay, that's on your go. Alith, back to you. So you're
I'm gonna change my angle up a bit.
you can see Freya's in front of you at the moment, standing proudly at the edge of the cliff, looking maniacal as she's just blasted the hell out of this drider.
And the temptation to push her off is there, but I'm not gonna do it.
She's calling the kill. I killed the drider.
I'm just imagining the mist making my hair flow slightly. Like...
Oh, there is like a green glow, and it kind of like makes it look very dramatic with the sort of mist.
It makes me feel like in Pocahontas, the colours of the wind.
Yeah,
well,
that's you.
I would like to spend all of my movement getting down to like just under the just over the tiny little stream. So like
there.
going down.
That side? What? Just the walkway?
Near a page.
Oh, you got to make an acrobatics check to do that.
I'll try. I need the angle, you see, for the pushes. It's all about the angle. And guess what's at that angle? Actually,
Okay.
I can actually get that angle standing right where you put me just now.
That's the very edge you can get to without having. Because if you basically fail your acrobatics check, sorry, your athletics check, you won't get to do it. Yeah. You'll fall into the acid, and you'll also not be able to cast your Eldritch Blast.
Fantastic. Right, I'll just stand here then. Oh, wait. Jimmy attacks first. Gotta get the order right.
Okay. Jimmy's advantaged.
Oh, really?
He scrabbles at the skin of this drider, but it's just like, boss, my nails aren't tough enough to get through the
I've
hide.
rolled one roll with Jimmy above 10. And every attack has been advantaged by
You're
one.
saving the big rolls for the big boss.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
That's
Eldritch
awesome.
Blast. Hits
Okay.
for 12 damage.
Which one are you aiming for? Sorry.
The one that Jimmy's attacking.
Okay, it hits him, and
Poof!
does
Into the acid, and then everyone gets attack opportunities.
yeah. Not only that, he goes into the acid as well. Fuck.
And he's the one with the dexterity save
Disadvantage.
Oh yeah, against that particular spell.
Okay, Gaten, make an attack with advantage. Alith, give Jimmy an attack with advantage.
Hey, nat 20.
23 for.
That doesn't much for Jimmy, but
8, 10.
DC 11 save, please.
Passes.
So you take 12 damage from Jimmy, and 12 damage from Aleph.
8 from Gaten.
8 from Gaten.
12 from the initial blast,
Yeah,
and then 12 from Jimmy.
and he just takes another. Yeah, okay. Basically, he gets pushed out of the way. The Eldritch Blast smacks into him. He's thrown. His legs go up in the air. As his does, Gayton springs down his axe straight down on his inside of his belly, opening up his guts. And then as he does, Jimmy just basically dives in and just starts ripping at his guts. Now that Gayton's basically exposed his armour, Jimmy's just in there, just going crazy. And then as he does, he just falls onto his back into this acid pool. And then his back just gets dissolved. And then you just see his head go back as the acid goes down his throat. And he screams, acid as Jimmy just basically dives into him. And basically the combination of the Eldritch Blast, the acid, Jimmy and Gayton's cracking a hit, just basically just completely destroy this creature. He dead.
I am the combo maker.
It's like I'm moving my hex on my next go to the last one.
Yeah. Okay, so that's Alith, and now it's Gayton. One behind you.
Yeah, swing at the one behind me.
Okay, you spin round. Alex? Hi, Alex. Axe, just increasing in velocity as you just go full 180 round onto him.
Ooh.
AC 24 for 13 damage.
Yeah. Okay, you catch him. Whoop. 13. Okay. Yeah, this one's taken by surprise. He thinks he's got a complete advantage on you, and you just spin, and your axe cracks him in the side, just above where the ow, as just the first, just above his first leg, and the axe just kind of rips into his armor again. Okay, that's Gayton done. Freya.
I'm going to do my bonus action first, and then move the hex onto the final creature.
He's hexed.
Am I able to Eldritch Blast from here?
Yes.
The range is ridiculous through it.
Yeah, no, I just didn't know if anyone was in
It's
my
120 feet, yeah. No.
AC 18,
That hits.
and then 1d6 for 10 damage.
Nice. Nice.
And this one's now disadvantaged to dexterity saves.
But it
Yeah.
doesn't push him in another acid goop,
No.
I think.
Sadly not.
No, only Alith can do that.
The Warlock of
I
Power.
copied his spell, but didn't quite copy it right.
But Freya can heal. Freya can heal, and she can inspire. It's just you're running out of juice today for all of that. Okay, so that's on Freya's turn. I've forgotten the order. I think it's the Drow next, isn't it?
It's you now.
Dryder. The one Dryder left. He's going to try and make a run for it.
Rude.
Yeah.
I'll get him.
Okay, Gator, make an attack of opportunity. Ah, oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, he goes to scramble up the wall, and just like Gayton before him, he basically it must be really slippery from this kind of goop on the walls, but he starts to clamber up a bit, and he just slides back down again, and his legs just basically go like a blur as he's trying to get up this wall.
I missed.
That's annoying. Yeah. Yeah. That plan didn't work. But he's going to try again in a second. He can't go around the acid. He has to go up over the edge. He's too big to get through the ledge. Yeah. Okay. Paige.
Paige's gonna move closer to him. Cast. Actually, am I 30 feet away now, or do I still need to move a little bit?
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so here's the way you can do it. You can go to the edge, but you would have to jump across on your go
Oh,
to
Is
get
that
to
acrobatics?
It's going to be acrobatics.
Yep. I'm gonna try then. Haha.
If you fail, you're going to end up in the acid.
You know what? I don't need this. I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna shoot an arrow at him.
Are you going to move into position, or are you going to?
I'm gonna move into position for sure.
Okay,
Yes,
so
to
you
the edge.
You can get to about there. and you can get a shot on him, but you're not within 30 feet, unfortunately.
That's all right. I am
Don't-
doing
don't
that right
attack.
now. 15 this time.
That hits.
Yeah.
Lovely. It's a 7 damage. No bonuses, no nothing.
Okay. Yeah, you see the arrow plunge into his body. It goes feather deep into his sort of chitinous hide on the rear end of the creature. He's still scrambling. His legs are going crazy. Freya. No, Alith. Sorry.
I'm just gonna
Are you doing?
Eldritch Blast it.
Are you not doing Jimmy first?
Of course, I'm doing Jimmy first. Jimmy's gonna charge attack into its butt.
Okay. From your angle, by the way, you're not going to be able to push him anywhere.
But if he gets
I'm not
pushed-
going to be able to get into a position to push him anywhere. I just won't push him anywhere. Actually, no, I will. Well, can I still slam him against the wall?
You can,
can't.
but not for enough damage. They're quite
It
sure-footed.
doesn't matter, but you know, whatever.
For dramatic flair.
24 AC, DC 11 save, please.
Okay, makes the save.
You take 9 damage then.
Okay. Jimmy grabs hold of the arrow of Paige and just basically just starts pushing the arrow further in and then clawing at the hole that was made by the arrow so that he could just get his nails in there, knowing that the hide on this thing is just so hard to get to. Okay, Alith, and now Eldritch Blast. Are you going to go for that? Okay. Eldritch forces again appear in your hands and shoot across the map.
Oh, 5 damage.
The shot is clean, however, it just ricochets off of its armor a little bit.
Keep hitting them like amazing attack rolls, and then 1 damage.
Oh, the tears. Okay, he's looking weak, really weak. He's like, oh, I've got to get up, I've got to get up. Okay, Gaten, you can see the...
crying.
Sorry?
Can I charge it?
You can charge him, yeah, for advantage.
I'll give it a go.
You go charging in behind him, axe waving like a madman.
You didn't move, Jimmy, by the way.
Oh,
But not fully screaming because he's not raged.
AC 23 for 16 damage.
ah, okay. Yeah, you charge up to him, your axe just swings through his legs, and his rear legs completely collapse. And as he does, you bring your axe back and just basically get cut straight across his neck, and his head just flies off and bounces off into the ground, disappearing into the pool of acid. The body twitches for a few seconds, and then it just slumps dead to the ground. Killing blow, Gaten. Killing blow.
As it should be.
And the last one fades. Oh, hold on.
We should regroup.
Alith and I need to get down.
You take a moment to pause to see if any other creatures come coming out of the entrances. You know that there are Dryder drones far up above, but they're so high up, you don't know how much they would have heard. I mean, they're at least 100 feet before the entrance disappears into the next cave system that they're from, but you wait a few seconds and nothing comes. And nothing comes from the entrance either, so you think you've got away with it. What do you guys do now?
I'm gonna go down the safe way.
Okay, the safe way
Yeah.
just requires you going across the top and then down the bottom.
On that nice, like, rock in between the little river, like in the middle of the river, just to make it extra safe.
Paige.
So I'm going to get to Gaten.
Okay. You recover one of your arrows,
Cool.
and you fired 3 times, 4
I think
times.
it's because Jimmy.
5
used
times,
your
I
arrows
believe.
to
So
make
it
So-
went down to went down to
Right.
10, went back up to 11 now.
You got 11 arrows left.
Yep. And I am going to just get to Gaten and see how he is.
hurt, but
Yeah, Gaten's sitting there bleeding from
Go.
multiple wounds. I mean,
Yeah.
you can almost
Well,
see
if we
through him
can
in one
get down
place.
to him, I can use cure
I'll
wounds.
I'll wait for everyone to get to Gaten and basically wait to talk about what we're gonna do.
it looks like he's lost exactly 2/5 of his health.
So he's still, pretty much healthy.
I think he's still got more hit points than most of you guys, but he's still pretty hurt.
Okay.
Well, I only have 20 hit points, so it's not hard.
I currently have
you-
33.
A few minutes goes past. You manage to make your way round to the entrance into the next section. Paige gets his arrow from the last body that he took down, but the other arrows are unrecoverable, unfortunately. Oh,
Well, guys,
hold on.
I'm coming right back. I just literally got a blue screen on the Razer laptop.
All right, okay. Here's Charlotte. Look.
I'm just restarting.
Okay.
Get me to Gaten.
Get me to Gate. She's saying she needs to get to Gaten while her PC restarts. There you go. Here we go. Healing. Okay, I'm gonna hang up now. Hold on.
She
Right.
not plug her charger in.
No, her laptop. Oh, I don't know. It might have been blue screen. It's one of the razor blades, so it probably blue screened.
It overheated.
It gets over hot if she. Yeah. See the one I'm
It's one
using.
of the biggest problems.
Yeah.
They're really cool and they're really nice looking, but they overheat so easy.
These ROG laptops are far better. I've got to say, the ones I've got, like the one I got here, is a ROG Strix Scar 2, and the bottom bit rises up when you open it up, and
Yeah,
it creates
I've
like a
seen-
really good airflow underneath. I mean, it's got nice lights as well. I mean, it's very pretty. It's a very pretty laptop.
nice.
But they're not as don't know what the word I'm looking for. They don't look as nice with the Razer laptops look amazing, really slimline and really cool, but they're crap for cooling.
I think they've got better. I mean, the one she's using is a third gen. I think they're like fifth or sixth gen now. That's not the Intel. That's just the generation of the blades. They're old ones. They're from like 3-4
It's-
years ago.
Still only using Intel chips in their laptops, aren't they? They don't
Yeah.
use the AMD stuff.
So the only person that's taken any damage is Gaten, isn't it?
Yeah. He basically he became the target of all of their.
Yeah,
Ven-
8 on the
Well,
Right.
then I'm going to cast Cure Wounds while we're stood here. So I'm next
should-
to him now.
try and be sneaky.
Get a 5 hit points back. I mean,
Thank
it's
you
not
very
much,
much.
but it's better than nothing.
Hey, it's 10 hit points if I'm raging.
Is anyone else doing any healing, or are you okay? Or are you going to just go for it now?
It's just if you can give me a little bit of a description of what's going on around us and like how far away are we to reaching to our destination?
So where you are now, there's an entrance that goes down into a deep cave system, and this is much darker and danker. There are sort of the sounds of bubbles you think coming from up ahead. In fact, make perception checks when you look down this tunnel.
Can I get Jimmy to go slightly ahead invisible?
Yeah, of course you can.
Great.
Paige stares at the wall.
Classic page.
Yeah. Is this the tunnel?
I think
Maybe
Gaten's
that's
staring at the wall with her.
Where did you found, Paige? That's an interesting wall.
We're not a very perceptive team.
Do you want me to do it with Jimmy as well then?
So Jimmy makes his way down, and he goes to a set of stairs at the end of this cave. This is a rough-hewn cave, but then when you get to the bottom, it seems to open up into a. It looks like a building set of stairs. However, the stairs are not made. They don't look like the stairs from the city. These stairs look cleaner sharper angled, and yet older in some way, and not in a way that you can really fathom. But this definitely feels like someone's tunneled through into something that's different to the city. Do you go down the stairs? Okay.
But Jimmy's very, very careful because he's quite low on hit points.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Is that everyone or just Jimmy?
Just Jimmy for now. Because even though he's invisible, he can still make sounds. Sorry?
Not Jimmy. He's
23.
a ninja.
Jimmy the Ninja.
He's not even flying, he's just hovering. Like,
Okay.
just levitating. No sound.
Okay, so he basically makes his way down, and then he sees an entrance open up, and the green glow is intense. It's more intense than in the hall you're in at the moment. It looks like, whereas this looks like a goopy, acidy kind of fluid that's floating around, and these pools. What you see here is like some sort of pure essence of whatever it is that's coming from thing. But you can see that there's two. It opens up into quite a large, arched temple-like building with really clean flagstones on the floor and the walls and the ceilings, and there's murals all around the walls. It looks like a completely different architecture made. It could be thousands of years before even the city was made. And there's two bridges over the center of this arched building, and beyond there you can see two they look like drow, but they are dressed very differently to the ones you've seen so far, and their weapons are drawn and their shields are up, and they're basically standing guards over these two very narrow bridges. And then beyond there you can't make out much more, but you can see movement from beyond that. Yeah,
Can we get it on the map?
do you want me to go in there?
No. Wait for now, Jimmy.
Uh-oh.
Last time you went ahead, you exploded.
Yeah. So you can see Jimmy's just kind of like, he's a bit nervous.
He's gonna hide behind one of the pillars.
Yeah, he kind of goes up to there. You guys get closer. Are you gonna come in closer?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's going to be your order? It's 10 foot across, so you can go to abreast if you want to.
Well, I am staying at the back.
Okay. As Jimmy hides behind the post, you can see, and as you approach, you see this figure at the back, and then you realise there's actually two figures. There's like this powerful looking drow priest, and he's standing there with a black mirrored dagger, and before him, knelt down on the floor, kneeling like this, is another drow. This drow is completely white-faced. He looks terrified. Will it hurt? Will it hurt? The priest looks at him. My son, you will become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. And he takes the dagger as you're kind of go down the stairs, and you can see it through Jimmy's eyes, and the rest of you see it as you start to get nearer to this room. Even the drow sort of glance back a bit nervously. You see this priest slits the throat of this drow, and blood starts pouring out. He cries out, "Ah!" But then you hear the voice change, and where you expect the drow to die, the blood starts to pool, and a beard starts to form from the blood, and this drow just starts to burst out, his skin going bright red, and horns bursting from his head. And this thing, 10 foot tall, rises up. You can see he's got cloven heels and red eyes, and this.
Does he class as a creature now?
No.
It's
a demon.
It's a demon. A bony, a glaive just grows out of his hand, and you see he goes, You have called me forth, master. I shall do your bidding for your sacrifice this day. And he
Did you get
says,
this idea from when I said you can summon?
How comes our warlock can't do that?
I'm
And-
not good enough yet, Charlotte. No need to rub it in.
and this huge bearded devil appears and he walks forward. You see Jimmy go, "No, it can't be." And this
Who is-
this bearded devil steps forward. "Whoever shall face me shall die, and I shall eat his soul for my lord. He shall be taken to the night." Jimmy? Tom? Jimmy? What are you doing here? You were on that special mission for the boss. Yeah, shut up. Yeah, no, it's all good. Just shh. Oh, you know I'll have to defeat you. Yeah, that's fine. I understand. It's fine. Just shut up, all right? Right, okay. The rest of you kind of all down. You're hearing this little discourse between this devil called Tom and Jimmy. The devil stands forward. "Step further forward, and I shall take your souls to the 9 hells." What do you do?
Ask Jimmy, you know what this is?
No, I've never met him.
Tom!
It sounded like you'd met him.
No, just some devil. Yeah, maybe we should
I
turn.
asked Jimmy telepathically.
Maybe we should turn around. Yeah, we should just turn around. We don't need to be in here. Yeah,
Jimmy, what is he? Why are you scared?
I'm not scared.
Tell me the truth, or I will banish you back, and your mission will fail.
It's
Don't make me Billy.
He's just Tom. He's just a friend, all right? From the 9 hells. Yeah, that's what
I'm gonna start the process of banishing.
Okay, that's all I know, boss. That's all I know. That's all he says. Banish me if you want, but that's all I know. Right, what's the rest of you doing? Basically, you can see there's these 2 drow warriors. They look incredibly skillful. The way that they're kind of moving and swaying as they stand and move from feet to foot, preparing themselves for battle. They seem to be holding a clutch point on both these bridges, basically stopping you from going over. You see the priest is now sort of smiling and wiping the blade of blood on his tunic, and he's bringing up a staff ready to battle you.
Wanna fight a 10-foot tall demon?
Right, we need to.
I think we have
We
any other choice.
need the dwarf. Can't
How
leave him.
deep does this water, the pure acid, look?
You can't see any bottom to it.
Right.
It looks like It looks like
did I-
it's. It looks like it's basically going off in in both directions as well. As if there's some sort of underground chamber of acid, or river of acid that seems to be feeding this.
And what kind of feels a bit tougher? Big demon or skillful elf?
Well, at the moment, the demon's sort of standing on the other side of this river of acid. I mean, that river is 30 foot across. So he's basically standing back, and the 2 drow are the ones defending the bridge. He's waiting for your move.
Like, if we get Jimmy to go behind the big demon and push him in the water.
Yeah, Jimmy's not that strong.
Does
the
Jimmy?
drow, but-
Can we ask Jimmy whether Tom can regenerate his hit points?
No. What do you think he is? He's just a bearded demon.
Is he
he's-
tough?
He's alright. I could take him.
Do you think I could take him?
Oh, yeah, sure, boss. Yeah. Of course you can.
Jimmy, are you bigging up your
Go on,
boss
sir.
because you want him to love you?
Maybe a little bit, but, he's alright.
Alright guys, listen, I have an idea. I'm gonna whisper to Aleph and Freya. Guys, if you maybe cast Eldritch Blast at the same time behind a demon.
And how are we going to get to the demon? And how are we going to get behind the demon? And
No. Can you not aim to cast the Eldritch Blast behind a demon?
no.
It appears.
All focus on one of the drow.
I tap Paige on the head as I feel sorry for her lack of knowledge of spells.
Are we able to move to the pillar that's straight in front of us, and both of us either side go like this, and then go like this?
Yes.
I have a plan, do not worry. Just everyone do your thing, I'll deal with the demon.
So is your
Well,
plan to just stay back
you're doing
and
Eldritch
keep
Blast.
firing at them?
No,
I
no.
can
See if
do
they
that.
don't move.
I mean that could work, but no, that was not my plan.
Because the demon sadly doesn't count as a creature, so I can't hex anyone here. Because I still have an hour left of my hour.
Well, how about we just start popping shots and we'll find out what happens?
popping shots? Oh god, this isn't gonna go well.
Can you guys focus on one of the drow so that I have path to get across?
Certainly.
If you focus on the one with the wider path,
Yeah, the top one.
and
Okay.
then I'll try and keep them busy as long as I can.
Everyone
Also,
roll
please-
initiative. Roll initiative.
I would like to be inspired, please.
I have none.
You're not a very good bard.
What? I used them all up because no one's let me have a long rest. It's been a very, very long time.
It's
Yeah.
been a while.
Maybe we should just leave and come back in the day. Just ask them not to move.
Ideally, that would be great.
I don't think they're going to do that. Oh, hold on. Initiative rolls, everybody.
Find a rare artifact that pauses time enough for us to have a long rest, and then we come back to here. Unpause the game.
Imagine if we went to that priest loot area. Oh wait, this is the priest loot area.
This is the
If,
priest
if we did it beforehand, I wouldn't have had the Eldritch Blast or anything. So we just.
We should have caught him out on a toilet break and stolen all his stuff, and then we'd be fine.
Yeah, taken his dagger, and he could never have summoned this demon.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he would have done it back then.
This
He's
is
just
gonna
been
be.
waiting to do it in front of somebody.
It's like,
Ah,
guys,
an
we need an
audience!
audience.
Yay!
An
Oh well,
audience. We've got to get past the bloody drow though as well.
they all have pretty good initiative as well.
I'm not going to lie, this is going to be the toughest fight you've ever done.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I have one spell.
3.
I'm glad I saved my rage. That's all I can say.
I saved half of my spells. A lot of dedication.
Do we have any spells left for healing?
I've got a cure wounds.
I think I've got 2 healings left.
Because they'll be very useful. If possible.
Yeah, I've got 2 level 1 spell slots left.
Okay, that didn't work.
Right after this session, if we live, I'll have 3rd level spells.
And don't worry, if we don't live, I've got so many other character ideas.
Alright, Gason, you can be our noble sacrifice then.
If we don't survive, I'd really like to play a rogue next time.
I love the fact everyone's now talking about their next characters.
I'll start my transformer-based Warforged Druid.
The druids are fun. You get to like have an animal creature to change into.
Guys,
Oh, if you go for
guys,
circling,
guys. The moment is now.
Yeah, but we're not very hopeful.
The,
Okay.
the staff is in the grasp of the priest that you need to get to. In your
Can
way,
we ask him very nicely just to hand it over?
you can try on your go.
That's a no then.
Gayton, you are first. So you start off here as you described it. Oh, I'm just.
You might just want to get yourself in position, but defense.
So
behind
basically, the way that I had you was like this.
I'm going to be tucked behind the pillar, and I'm going to hold my action for one of the drow to fall or be out of position, so I can charge in and rage afterwards. So I'm hoping that our ranged skills can take out one of them, and I'll just take that path.
Okay.
So I'm going to hold and just stay hidden behind the pillar for now.
We all hidden behind this pillar.
Yeah, we're totem pole right behind the pillar.
Okay.
Can't see us.
The devil holds his action for now. The drow priest steps forward.
Apart from Jimmy, does it actually know we're there?
He basically stands up. You see that the priest is basically hiding behind a pillar, but he turns around
Coward!
and he casts. What does he cast?
He does not.
Yeah, we'll do that first. He takes some insects and he puts them in his mouth and he chews them, and then he opens his mouth wide, and then a plague of insects shoots out of his mouth, hits the ceiling, and then basically moves towards you as a huge cloud of biting, gnawing beasts. It completely consumes your whole area. Everyone make a con save.
Woo!
Ugh, 11.
Bad.
Did okay.
Plus 7 to the save, and I rolled 11 total.
Jimmy did better than you.
I think everyone did better than... Oh no, Aleph did not. But Aleph has a plus 0, I have a plus 7. And he...
Yeah. Jimmy got 12.
Okay, so basically where you're standing is now the center of a massive plague of insects, and it's just completely consuming you. Oh no, that didn't work. Oh. Sorry, I was trying to do something funky with the map, but it didn't work. But yeah, basically it's a swirling mass of this black insects. 11. 13. Ugh. Okay, anyone that fails the con save takes 17 piercing damage.
What was the con save?
What's the difficulty?
DC's 15. Oh, sorry, DC's 15.
15. Wow.
Freya.
Everyone bar Freya.
Freya,
failed.
you take 8 damage. The other 3, you all take 14 damage. No,
Is it
no,
piercing?
17 damage. Piercing damage. Yeah.
Wow.
Because of my cloak.
Yes. Yep. So you half it down to 8 damage.
Big brain energy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You scream out in agony. This swirling mass around you. You're going to have to move. If you don't move, you're going to take it again next turn. Basically, it's just centered on where you are, forcing you, flushing you out.
Do I know if this guy's a warlock?
No, he's a priest.
Pretty fucked up priest.
He's a drow.
He's a drow priest.
It's like the Antichrist, but with priest.
Okay, so that was on his go. The drow are going to stand there, so it's now... Oh, what have I just done? Hold on. Oh. Sorry, I just changed the feed. My bad. Okay, Paige.
So I'm going to cast protection from evil on Gaten, and I'm gonna walk away from the cloud afterwards.
Yep. So basically, you can get to the next pillar, and then be free, and then be free of the cloud. So you could get, if you wanted, if that's what you wanted to do.
Exactly. Yeah.
So-
Downwards, because that's where we're gonna shoot the second one, and then but Gaten is gonna be there. So.
Yeah. So basically, if you stay in this cloud, what happened to Jimmy, by the way? Is Jimmy okay? He took
He
8.
saved. Yeah.
No, he took 8 damage.
Which is halved.
No,
He's on 9.
No, he took 17 damage. Halved to 8. And he'd already taken 9 damage
Well
in
then-
the last combat.
That again.
I was just asking, is he dead?
Yeah.
Right, okay. The plague consumes Jimmy. You hear him, oh, fucking hell. See you later, Tom. Yeah, bye, Jimmy. And he
So, but I
fades
have
out.
to cast the protection from evil on Gaten before I move. So
Yes.
I'll do that first.
Yeah,
It's
then it
touch,
counts.
and
Okay.
then I'm guessing these drowns are certainly evil. So I'm not even gonna risk it.
Yeah, they're evil. Gaten, you feel Paige just stroking your face for a second. You can see the little Arctic explorer. It's like, be safe, be safe.
I thought you got a bug on your face.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then she runs off to the next pillar and gets her bow ready. Right. Okay.
Yep.
Freya, you have to move, otherwise you're going to keep taking damage.
I'll move to the pillar above me. So move up.
Right. Okay. Okay, so you get up
Then
here.
I'd like to peek around the corner of it and cast Eldritch Blast on
Yep,
the
you can
guard
do that.
that's ahead of me.
Okay, you summon your eldritch powers, and your hands thrust out.
Nat 20.
Ouch. Very good. Yep, the blast. Is it 8 damage? Sharon. No, but it's,
7.
no, you got +1, didn't you say? No, that was
don't
because of the
get
No,
hex.
it's not
Ignore
hexed.
that. Not hexed. Ignore that. 7 damage. Right. Okay.
Not allowed to hex it.
Yeah, the first one of these warriors gets smacked. He tries to bring his shield up, but the Eldritch Blast just splashes all over him, and you can see part of his flesh getting burnt. Ah! He shakes off the damage and just stands there, ready.
I'm going to stay behind the pillar though, so that I'm defend.
Okay, Alith.
You've got to move as well, so you might as well come up to me.
Oh, why do they have to be so far away? Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the other side of Paige.
Why are you going down?
Why wouldn't? Oh wait, we're gonna. Oh yeah, we're going the other way, aren't we? I'll go.
I
Up
thought. No. I thought we were fighting with the tighter space. No, am I wrong?
No, yeah, we're doing the wider space.
Are we doing the wider space? Okay, that's fine. I'll stay where I am.
That's right. You're distracting him, making them think you're coming from both directions.
I'm gonna say to Gaten, I'll get the guard out of your way. Just get behind their ranks.
Yeah, I've held my action, so as soon as the drow moves, I will
Well,
attempt to charge.
The Drow have had their go, Gates, and they're not moving.
No, I know. I mean, as soon as the drow on either bridge is down or out of the way, that's what my action is held for, to charge
Well,
in.
I'm going to move out of the swarm of shit, and then stand next to Freya. But yeah, maybe
So it's a shooting match. Pew pew pew.
I can't actually see the thing that I want to shoot, so I'm gonna go diagonal up left and up 1. So to the northwest of Freya.
Up to there.
Yes, and then I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay, make your attack.
For 16 AC. Does that hit?
No. So basically, the warrior brings up his shield, and the blast just basically completely splashes against the shield this time. You
The
just
one time I rolled good damage as well.
knocks it out of the way.
I use my turn to charge in at him while I'm raging. I don't think I can get there and attack, but
You might be able to.
And I'll rage on the way.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. You can get to there on 60 and attack.
Yeah, I'll do that then. I've raged as well.
Okay. You do your thing where you start off like, and then you just start charging in. Can't be too loud, can't be too loud.
AC 24
That hits.
for 7 damage.
Yep. So this time you basically, it's still holding its shield out, trying to deflect against the Eldritch Blast. And as the shield gets knocked out of the way by the Eldritch Blast, you come in with your axe and just smack it into the chest of this drow. Was it 7 damage?
Yeah, because of the +2
Demon
from
cast as undead.
No.
No.
It counts as the demon.
Damn it.
As I hit him, the spirit thing comes out, but
Yep.
it's not
Okay.
going to be doing much right now.
As you do, the old man appears, your ancestor that protects your friends in these difficult battles, and his spirit just moves the spirit around the creature, just ready to defend and to help those in need. Okay. The devil descends upon you. It comes there and it attacks you as it charges in.
All attacks are disadvantage at the moment on Gaten because of protection.
Yeah.
Yes, he's very evil.
I would hope so.
Friendly type.
Oh, okay.
Tom, I mean.
That was my.
Tom, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 5. Alright, he misses. He wouldn't have missed, but the protection from evil, basically. You can see him, he goes in with his glaive. And as he does, he just hits this protective shield that you have around you. And for some reason, the glaive just gets diverted and just scrapes across your armour and off. He spins his glaive round, ready for another attack.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna drink my potion of bless.
Okay. Blah 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 blah. You is blessed.
And am I able to eat any good berries or not?
Hold on. Target is a creature other than an undead or construct. Succeed on a DC 2. Oh, you are lucky you didn't get hit. Just don't get hit by this dude.
Well,
That protection from evil is going to basically save your life.
Yay.
But he gets 2 attacks next round, so I've got more chances. So, what were you saying, Harry?
Am I able to like glug and then glug?
No. Well, you can if you don't want to do anything else.
But I've already taken my action.
Oh, then you can't. You just do 1.
Okay. Then I'll just chug the potion. Yeah.
Okay, you get blessed.
To be fair, I still have my healing potion as well. That it's a vial, so if need be, I can always hand that over to Gaten.
Okay. So a potion of bless, yeah? So basically that affects you and up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. So you're one of them. You got 2 more you can choose, Harry. Basically, the drinking of the potion releases the infused spell that was within the potion, and as you do, you have to choose 2 other creatures.
Range of
30 feet.
oh.
So Freya.
Don't pick the bad guys.
So obviously I'm not gonna bless the bad guy. I'm not within 30 feet of him, you dumb dumb. It's only you.
Yeah, it's only Freya you can do it to.
Yeah.
I'm
at 40.
I'd like to bless the demon.
Get him under my service and replace Jimmy.
Okay, Freya and
Go on, Tom, work for me.
Freya and Alith. Basically, whenever you make an attack roll or a saving throw, before the spell ends, the target can roll 1d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or the saving throw.
So is that every turn?
Yeah, until the spell ends.
It's to
How long does the spell for?
a concentration.
How long?
Concentration up to 1 minute, as long as Harry can concentrate. Basically.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm concentrating.
Yeah. He drinks this potion and just sits down.
Slap you.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna last very long because I'm gonna get hit soon.
Yeah. Okay, so Alith.
Are you able to move behind the pillar?
Wait. I'm confused as where we are now because you just did that as a bonus action.
Sorry, I'm then also moving 10, 15 feet forward. No, 10 feet forward, so I still have partial cover.
Wait. It wasn't
Gaten
your
held
go.
his move, that's why you're confused.
Yeah.
Oh, Gaten held his
held
move.
my stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
'cause-
that's the only reason Gaten went.
Right. Okay. Sorry. So
So
basically,
it was Alith's go.
no, it's not Alice's go. It's
No, it's because I held the rest of my movement and my bonus action.
yeah, but it's not this turn. It's next turn. So that's lost.
No, it's this turn.
No,
I'm lost.
Gaten's just had his go. Then the devil attacked.
Oh shit, I'm at the end of last go. Oh shit, because I'm the last guy, aren't I?
Yes.
Sorry, can I take that potion at the end of last go? I didn't realise I was the last person. I'll negate the movement, but the potion was meant to be last turn.
I'll let you off.
I thought Paige just had a go.
No.
I'm not used to being the last one.
You're the last one. Okay.
Right, it's fine.
This is the first turn, isn't it? Am I confused?
No, this is the second turn now.
Yeah, I thought it was the first turn.
Hold on.
The Drow's just taking his go, isn't it Paige's go?
Yeah, so it's now the devil's go. Oh no, he
No,
missed.
just had a go.
The devil
Isn't it
took
Paige's
it. The
go?
devil had held his turn,
Right.
so he.
Priest.
So it
I
should
don't
be.
know, there's too much holding and going and going and holding.
We should just be back at the top now as normal.
Yes.
I just like a long rest. I'm very lost.
Gaten is probably going to die.
Are
Nah,
able
you got
to charge
protection.
back?
I got an idea for that demon. Don't you worry.
Also, Harry,
21 health on one at the moment.
If you're able to charge back this way, I can give you my healing vial that I still have.
No, if I charge, they're both going to get to attack me. If I leave, so I'm committed. And the rage, if I didn't go into them, I would have only had 21 health. But rage technically means I've got 42 health because I've got resistance
Right, to make it
as
easier,
long as I'm raged.
I'm gonna track the initiative. Hold on.
I have to be attacking stuff, otherwise the rage ends.
If you die, do you have to, your next character start at level 1 again?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're gonna be weak,
So-
but you do catch up in levels quite quickly because generally more XP the higher level you get.
Right. So, on this turn,
You're muted.
oh,
You're muted.
Scary.
fuck. Sorry, talking away. I'm using the initiative tracker thing on the Discord because there's quite a lot of combatants this time. On this turn, okay, Gayton charged in and attacked. Okay, the devil then attacked Gayton. The priest is now going to cast another spell, and then the drow.
This was all on the first turn.
What's that?
Gayton's was a held action, and so was the devil's. So we should be back at the top now.
Oh, in which case, then I can get my movement.
Because Gayton went first, and he didn't do anything until after the drow was hit, and the devil didn't do anything until
Right.
after Gayton moved.
So,
So when,
Gayton.
so when I said Gayton, I had started the next round. I'd forgotten that you'd held your turn. So
Okay.
actually,
Harry gets his potion.
I get my
Potion.
potion and my movement.
and you move. and
Harry,
then-
if you move, by the way, you can the potion can hit me as well. Before we're
I
beginning.
I need to deal with the demon.
Duel. Ooh, okay.
Oh,
I mean, you could, because we're going back a little bit here. You could position yourself to bless Paige as well, and still be in.
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm trying to
can't. I can't. Not for my plan.
say. Okay, okay,
All right,
okay.
all right, don't worry.
I need to be close.
Nice.
So I need to move 15 feet towards the enemy.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
All right, okay. So where are you moving? 15 feet forward
Yes.
to there.
So I'm in partial cover from the priest. So he has to AoE me.
Right. Well, at the moment, the priest can't see you. Only part.
Well,
So, but anyway,
He can still move though.
Yeah, he'll move and see you. So, and now that's it. You done. Right. And now we're back into this turn. Gayton, you now get your turn again. Sorry. It's all a little bit confusing tonight for me. Everything's all over the place. It's.
I think we're just back to normal now.
Yeah, Gayton.
I'm gonna swing at the. Gonna swing at the demon.
No, I told you I was dealing with the demon. Don't waste
Yeah,
your
but- Alright, I'll swing at the drow.
I mean, I completely could fuck up, by the way. This could go terribly wrong.
The drow has some damage, so if I can take out one person hitting me, that's always a bonus.
Yeah. The drow looks tough.
Cut down what damage is incoming.
Well, they all
Yeah,
look,
so does
they all
the
look
demon.
tough. Yeah, the demon's more tough.
I'm not gonna do reckless. I'm just gonna do a normal straight roll, and
Raged.
that way he should retain. Yeah, he should retain his disadvantage on me rather than it nullifying it with.
Just to be clear, there's weird shit in the water stuff.
Yeah.
What kind of thing is it?
Acid.
Is it like poison?
Acid.
Acid.
AC 22
That hits.
for 7 damage on the drow.
Yeah. Okay. Again, your axe manages to scoot round his shield. He tries to deflect some of your hit with his sword, but the sheer weight and power behind your attack and the anger that you drive into it just buries the axe into his shoulder. You swing it back out again, round, ready to attack again. He's looking pretty wounded, but the guy still has a lot of fight in him. Okay,
In my,
the devil's going to attack you now. Disadvantaged. Fuck's sake. So he goes to hit you with his glaive. He would have done a lot of damage. He misses because you're protected. He goes to attack with his beard. So his beard spins out and basically tries to catch you with his barbed beard. Just this basically
Beard?
just his beard, yeah. Fuck's sake. How long does this protect you from evil last?
Valuable spell.
It is a valuable. Let me check. 10 minutes. Concentration up to 10 minutes.
Fuck. Oh my god. Okay. Never has a protection from evil been so useful. Yeah, I'm rolling some great rolls, but I'm getting some shit ones too. Yeah, you just basically the shimmering force that Paige has put on you when she stroked your face. It's just basically just deflecting all of this guy's attacks. It's just whatever powerful eldritch spell has been cast upon you, it just seems to be protecting you. I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah.
The drow.
That's how I stroke faces.
Okay. Hold on. I had a system all in place ready for this. Right. Right, that's what he's going to do. Give me a second. What level is that protection from evil?
Level 1.
Alright, okay.
But I get it because of my archetype at level 3, I believe. Let me have a look.
No, it's okay. It's fine. Basically, the priest steps out slightly from the pillar and casts Dispel Magic on Gaten. Gaten, you feel the power of the protection fade from your body. As the power is dispelled, the priest basically just sits there and holds out his hands and absorbs the magic away from you. And the power fades. So it instantly dismisses any spell up to level 3.
Crap.
Fourth level and higher, and it's a bigger
It's
spell. Yeah,
fine amount of saving already.
yeah.
I think.
Okay. Yeah, that's one of the priest's best things is that dispel magic. Right. Okay. The drow warrior.
Goodbye.
The other drow warrior is still standing his ground on the first bridge. This one turns to face you. Hits AC 19 on his first attack. Hits AC 17 on his second attack.
Nope.
Okay, but both of his attacks just... Oh, he's advantaged. Because you're threatened on 2 different squares. Hold on. Hits AC 23.
Yep.
And hits AC 16. No. So, one of them hits. Okay, take 10 damage from his sword. Also, the drow... Yep, so 5. The drow at the end, he brings up a small hand crossbow, a black metal crossbow, and he quick loads a bolt into it and aims and fires at you. Hits AC 17. That misses, doesn't it? Yeah. So basically, the bolt just flies past your ear. Right. Okay. That's me gone on that. Drow warriors. Paige.
Yes. So I would like to Can I? I'd like to move to the next pillar above me so that I can see the priest now. No.
You can't.
And am I gonna shoot? Would I? Oh, okay. Alright, I can't see him.
Yeah, it's still covered in a black cloud of insects. You go into that, you're going to take another whole huge dump of damage again.
Right. That sucked. Okay, I'm going to How about in front of the pillar in the middle, like towards the priest? Is there still a swarm of insects there as well? Like, is it like a line cutting through the map into two?
No, so basically the swarm of insects is on the 4 squares that are behind that pillar leading up to the stairs. Okay, and then it's 5 foot.
Yeah.
It's 5 foot into the stairs, and then it's 5 foot below and above as well. So you're
Okay, so I can go in front of the pillar,
yeah
towards in front of the pillar.
So you can go to here if that's what you mean. No problem at all.
Yep, I'm gonna go there. I will still not see the priest, but at least I have a hold of the situation right now. And I'm gonna check into my bags quickly and realize that I was an NPC until recently, so I don't have anything useful that I can use at this point. So I'm going to shoot an arrow towards the drow that Gaten is fighting. However, he's kind of on my way right now.
Yeah, so that drow's going to be very hard to hit. Gaten's acting as cover. You can see the bearded devil easily, and you can see the drow warrior in front of you.
I mean, because Alice kind of shouted, "Leave the demon to me."
I'm really gonna regret saying that when this all goes on.
I'm not gonna shoot at the demon, listening to my friend.
I mean, at the moment, where you were behind the pillar, you could attack the drow at the bottom, and it's going to be very difficult for him to be able to hit you in return, basically.
Okay, so I will certainly do that.
So, but back where you were. Yes, you're shooting from behind cover, basically. So he's
Gotcha.
going to try and attack. He could try and attack you if he wanted to, but he'd be disadvantaged, basically.
Cool. I'm gonna attack right now. It's DC 16.
Misses. The arrow just flies past him. He just knocks it slightly with his shield, and it just sort of bounces off to the side and lands. It looks like the arrow's recoverable. That's one good bit of news.
If we survive this, sure thing. I've got 10 left for now.
Yeah, so basically this drow warrior is completely covered in like a chainmail armor, really gleaming chainmail armor, and is holding aloft an angled shield, and he has like a long sword, and they all look magnificently crafted. These guys know what they're doing.
Look, as long as Aleth can reach the demon and duel him to death,
Stop.
then basically I'm happy to keep him occupied for now.
Okay, Freya.
I mean, is Aleth in my way to Eldritch
Yeah.
Blast?
So one thing I will tell you is that the bearded devil looks a lot easier to hit than these drow do, but the bearded devil looks a lot tougher.
Yeah.
You can see that the bearded devil has no armor whatsoever. He just basically is just like red flesh. But he looks like his attacks, especially now that Gaten's lost his defense against the evil, is horrific.
Well, unless I move like more, then I don't think I'd get the right angle for the guard anyway.
You could go to the bottom of the pillar and shoot at the bearded devil, or you can shoot for the drow warrior from where you are, but you found that the armor is very good on these drow.
Well, I'll go for the bearded dude.
Or you could try and shoot the priest. He doesn't look as hard to hit, but he's also behind a pillar, so you'd be disadvantaged, so I don't recommend that.
No, I'll go, even though Aleth has told us to leave him, I'm going to leave him after his turn. As a female, I don't like to listen to the patriarchy, so I'm going to go for the demon.
Okay, so you move down slightly so you can get a shot on the bearded devil, and you fire an eldritch blast at it.
13.
Attack 13. It hits. The blast smacks
It only
into his
takes 2
flesh.
damage, though.
Yeah. Still, it's 2 damage. Okay, so the Eldritch Blast hits him, but it barely touches his flesh. You can see that this thing has got like incredibly toughened skin, but it did wound him. So they're easier to hit than the drow are. Okay, are you doing anything else, or is that your turn over?
No, the only bonus action I have. Actually, I'm gonna cast my bonus action of Healing Word. That's 60 feet, and that should hit Gaten.
Yep. How many wounds you got, Gaten?
How many wounds?
How much damage have you taken?
Lots. I've got 16 health.
You get 8 hit points back. Just 16 because you're raged.
Yeah, so I've got 24 health now.
Okay. Yeah, you fling the healing power, the whispering words of healing across the map. They go into Gaten's ear, and he glows briefly as the power of healing flows through him. Aleph, it is your turn. The devil awaits you.
Wait. My hit.
Yeah.
My hit against the thing, I was blessed. So does that do anything?
You
You
can
get to roll a d6
D4.
attack roll.
D4.
Drop the damage, it's just to see if you hit.
Yeah, you can.
Well,
You
I
can.
You
will do
already
that.
You
he
hit
gets
him.
another 1 damage. Yeah. So an extra 1.
Okay.
While Alice is concentrating, I might as well use it.
Okay. Aleph, what are you going to do, mate? We were waiting for you. The whole world stops for this dramatic moment.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, I'm gonna roll a
What's
1.
going on?
I know it. I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I'm gonna roll a 1.
Describe
Well,
to
let's cross
us.
everything.
We are your
To
audience.
not.
Right,
Aleph, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna run 30 feet forwards, halfway across the bridge. I'm then going to bonus action Misty Step. Basically 2 squares to the right of Gaten. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast the demon.
And push him into the acid with the 10-foot thing. If it works.
It's easy to hit, that's my theory.
You'll be
My
advantaged.
13 hit it, so.
Harry, you're advantaged because you're both threatening from different directions.
So hit 21.
Hits.
Well, that definitely hit.
Nice. He takes 13 damage.
And
Okay.
gets pushed into the acid.
Gets pushed 2 squares diagonally into the acid.
Okay. He gets.
And I'm already thought demons are not immune to acid. Only fire and poison and random other things.
He's got resistance to cold, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, non-magical attacks not made with silvered weapons. He's immune to poison and fire. No,
But
nothing.
not acid.
Not acid. Acid's not his strong suit. Okay. He takes 3d6 damage from the acid.
Round it. And he's gonna start sinking because it's deep.
Yeah. So basically, this acid is really deep. You don't want to be going in it, and he just starts.
Oh, down.
That was.
How to one-shot a demon with a cantrip.
I can hear the Terminator soundtrack at the back.
Yeah. He's like. Okay. He takes 10, 13. He takes another 13 acid damage. Jesus. He's in pain, but he's not out. He's far from out.
Well, if he tries to...
Yeah.
Just gotta make sure that the priest can't get hold of either one of the guards and just turn them into a demon.
He might have only been able to do it once.
Okay, Gaten.
I don't like to take the risk.
You've Alice managed to basically get the drow off you. for a second, and you're also now advantaged against the drow because Alepht's threatening the drow square. Talk about tactical.
Alex, playmaker.
It's a really good tactical move. Such a good move. Okay, yeah, it's your advantage.
22
That hits.
for 11 damage.
Yeah, he's looking really injured now, this guy. Again, he basically turns. You see him turn as Aleth appears behind him and blasts the demon. So the drow turns just suddenly, realizing that he's being threatened from behind, and stretched on both fronts. You manage to slip past his shield and crack into his arm, and the axe just basically splits his armor, and you can see bone breaking under the weight of your axe, and he just cries out in pain, but you can see he's just incredibly professional, and he just shakes it off. His shield arm starting to sort of slacken down, so he just tightens it into his body to try and hold the shield in place, and turns back to you to attack. Okay, the devil makes a dexterity save. Makes it. He leaps out. He takes.
How does he leap out?
He
With
swims.
no momentum.
He swims out. Takes another 12 damage though.
Swimming out.
Yeah, of course you can. It's fluid.
Yeah, I thought it'd be like thick, like
Yeah, that's why he had to make a roll.
very hard to swim in. I.e., a big thing that's super heavy couldn't swim in it.
Or like slime.
I honestly thought he would just sink, to be honest.
The acid isn't that strong. He is very, very strong, but he is also very, very tough.
Well, you said it was like super acid, so I was like proper voting for this acid to be good.
Well, it's just done 25 damage
Right,
to
now
him.
let's on his next go, just pushed him back in.
Yeah. He
Oh,
basically
yeah, I'm just gonna. That's my aim.
he spends his entire go getting out of the acid. He's like, ah, you can see basically all of his clothes are dissolved, and he's just got blood or this sort of black ichor just pouring from open wounds and bubbling sores all over his body. He gets out, you bastard! Oh, tell Jimmy he's not to listen to you anymore. He gets out, but that's his turn over. Okay, the Drow Priest.
Yeah, he's not gonna be happy with me now, is he?
No, he is not going to be happy with you.
I'm used to it. See you on the other side, guys.
It's not good.
Be ready to welcome a Transformer Druid.
You just keep pushing him in.
Are we allowed to
Bro,
welcome
that's if I
people
don't just get shot in the head by this priest. Or like fireballed or some shit.
This is why if we were all warlocks, we could have had the demon there and just like played whack-a-mole by Eldritch blasting it back under the acid.
I mean, think about it, if you knock him into the acid, if you get another agonizing blast to shoot downwards, you just keep knocking him down deeper into the fucking acid.
Okay. He's going to shoot a ray at you, Alith.
Oh god. Of course it is.
It's an attack roll though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
A ray. Which means my little spirit dude will give him disadvantage.
Why? This is the priest, not the drow.
Any attack roll that's on. Oh, yeah, no, never mind. Sorry, that's fine. I haven't attacked the priest.
Okay, he basically he's throwing a ray of sickness at you. Oh, crap!
That doesn't sound very nice.
Hits AC. $20. It's AC 20.
Oh,
Okay.
no, you didn't hit.
Okay,
Do I get a save against the sickness?
no. There's no save.
Oh.
against the sickness. Ah, but I rolled a 1. Fuck. Oh, it's 2d8. Hold on. And a 6, 7. You take 7 sickness damage.
He's evil, isn't he?
Yep.
He's disadvantaged because my robe gives me protection from good and evil. From evil, sorry, not good and evil. My bad. Evil.
He's disadvantaged on his attack roll. So yeah, I guess make another roll. Hits AC 19.
Oh, fuck off.
That's still hit. Right, okay.
Oh, I'm a warlock. I'm not gonna have like 20 AC, am I?
Right, make a con save. So, yeah, so you've taken, what did I say? 7 poison damage.
Yeah.
How much damage have you taken so far? It was
8.
So that's now okay. So it's now 15 damage.
Take the 17 from the locust as well.
No, I halved it
Oh, okay.
because of my resistance. Sorry, so yeah, I need to make a con save. Okay. 14.
You failed by 1. Okay, so you're basically poisoned now until the end of the next turn, where you take another. Oh no, you're just poisoned. You have the condition poisoned until the end of next turn.
Okay.
And I did have when I was up in the other room, I actually had the whole thing laid out with all of the conditions. I have to remember what poison does to you as a condition. I think it makes you disadvantaged against checks.
Against attack rolls and ability checks.
There you go, you're disadvantaged against attack rolls and ability checks now, Aleph. Right.
Against attack rolls.
Yeah.
So people would
So Eldritch Blast.
me or am I?
You're disadvantaged.
Right.
So if you
So
try
my-
it.
I'm disadvantaged.
Yeah, you're disadvantaged. Okay.
You have disadvantage.
Yeah. It sound like people like. Yeah, it was. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So the Drow Warrior. Oh, he's got 2 attacks, hasn't he? His first attack misses. His second attack hits AC 23. So I think that's going to hit.
Mm-hmm.
3. Takes 7 damage. Halved.
Is that halved already? Is
Sorry?
it rounded up or down?
Down 3.
Is it rounded up or down?
3 damage. You take 3 damage. And then his first attack misses. His second attack catches you with his sword. The crossbowman below can't see you anymore. He's going to aim at Aleph.
Wait, how much damage does that poison do, by the way?
7.
Okay, now.
So you're on 15. You took 15 damage so far.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I rolled a 3.
So that poison-
I hit AC 10 on you with the crossbow. The crossbow bolt, basically, you bend down, just feeling a bit sick. You're like, whoa, whoa, and as you do, this bolt just flies past your head. Whoa, whoosh. You kind of look round. Luckily, you missed. I did roll really bad on that single attack roll.
Well, he's disadvantaged as well.
Oh, of course, attack. Well, it doesn't matter. He rolled shit anyway. So,
Yeah.
right, okay, Paige. Sorry, it took me a while to get through that. Paige.
Yeah. So I am going to, after seeing the guy basically walk out of the bloody acid, I'm gonna shoot at the big devil because Aleph is gonna die. So I'm just gonna do a longbow attack. Unfortunately, he's too far away, and I'm too scared to get out of there right now. So I'm gonna shoot at him.
Yeah, I mean, if you went up to the edge of the acid pool, you could do a 30-foot range one, but you're not going to. Okay, just standard attack roll. That's fine.
Exactly. Ah, that's a miss.
It's AC 10. You weren't blessed, were you? That's a shame. Okay.
No.
Right. Yep.
9
Yep.
arrows.
The arrow hits the bearded devil, but it just bounces off of his thick hide.
All right, next time.
Right, Freya. This bearded dragon's looking pretty fucked off and fucked up.
Well, then I will cast my Eldritch Blast again. At the bearded
Okay.
dude.
Ooh.
AC 24.
Yep, that hits.
That's good.
And then attack 10 damage.
Okay, yeah, the blast smashes into his body again. This time you can see sizable damage as tears and rips in his skin just open up, and your blast just starts to penetrate into his inner flesh. You won't take me so easily. You doing anything else? That's your main attack.
I've only got one spell slot left, but Alith, I'm pretty sure you need some healing. So I'm going to cast my last spell of Healing Word, which gives Alith 8 hit points back.
Okay, now you literally rolled max on all of your rolls. Nearly. If your
You
18
did.
was a 20.
Yeah, you got max 10 damage on the Eldritch Blast and max healing. That's pretty impressive, Freya. Pretty impressive.
Thank you very much. I try my best. I'm also defending myself by still hiding behind a pillar.
Okay, Alith,
Because
it's all
I
on
still
you.
have probably the most hit points.
Yeah, so
It's all on me. I'm disadvantaged.
the two ladies standing behind the pillars across the other side of the acid river.
Keeping our hit points while you die.
Yeah. You just go for tea after.
Oh,
it's all
God.
fine.
Right. How many good berries can I eat in a bonus action?
Are they the ones that are in your flask? Okay, basically
are.
you could just squeeze the flask into you and get 14 hit points.
I don't particularly want 14 hit points. I just want 7.
Okay, then put a straw in.
Can I just drink half?
Yeah,
I'm not
drink,
that thirsty.
yeah. You drink half of the
Cool.
goodberry potion.
Right. And then full HP. Do a disadvantaged attack.
Okay, you got 7 hit points
Yeah.
left in your flask.
Yep. Right. Eldritch Blast. I guess disadvantage is all I can do now. Unless I want to create a bonfire under him and just do nothing.
Doesn't move.
How does the drow look? Just so curious.
The drow is fucked. I mean,
Okay.
he's hard to hit though. He's hard to hit.
Well, that's fine.
But a bit,
Cast Eldritch Blast. Disadvantage. It's a solid roll.
yeah, the blast just you try to throw the spell at him, but you get overcome with a wave of sickness at just
Why
the moment,
two?
and you're like, oh, and the blast just flies up into the ceiling. Damn that priest and his canny
Then-
spells.
I am immediately going to sprint behind the pillar.
What's where the priest is?
Away. No, behind the. Like, literally at the top.
So the drow get attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah. But it's disadvantaged.
It is disadvantage.
It is disadvantaged.
It's disadvantaged too because of protection and because of the holy man.
Okay, so you're gonna
And
go
if it
around
does
here.
hit you, you have resistance to the damage as well.
Mm.
Is that?
So yeah, attack opportunity. Left. No, yeah, but actually, yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay, I'm making an attack. I missed on the first roll, so that's it. That's that done. Okay,
Cool, and that's me. Right, I'm gonna go up to the toilet. One sec.
Okay, Gaten. It's just you and the drow now at the moment, but the bearded dragon's coming up behind you, dripping with acid, looking pissed, wanting redemption.
Swing at the drow to try and get
I
rid
will
of it.
take at least one soul with me this day, and it shall be yours, human.
You can take the cleric. Don't mind if you take him.
He summoned me,
you.
fool.
Yeah, so maybe he wanted to give you his soul.
That doesn't seem like a good idea. The priest's like, no, I'm okay, thanks.
AC 16.
Hits. No, sorry, you're hitting the drow, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Misses. It just clams off his armor. You're like, ah. He bats it out of the way. His skill's just too high. You must feel like you could just turn and take this bearded dragon out. Right, okay. It's down to it now. Everyone's got almost no spells left, no powers left. It's the final hackathon. Oh, the devil.
Yeah.
He moves in. He can't quite charge from his position. He just goes straight up. I will finish you.
It's
Oh.
very possible.
Okay, he goes for his attack. He's moving in. Hits AC a lot.
Oh, that's really
Hits.
good.
He's hitting with his glaive. Hits AC 24.
Yep.
Okay. Right, make a DC con save. Make a con save, please.
I'm sorry, Jason. I'll try and help.
No, it's fine. Save con 13.
You just make it.
Is that good?
Yeah.
You can never discern what that laugh is. It's like, that could be the laugh of, oh, you just missed
I
it.
know. I was thinking the same.
So basically, no, he's basically the DC's 12. You're saving against having an infernal wound. Basically, you get infested with evil. Oh.
Oh, no.
Team control.
Oh, my feed's gone. What are you doing?
Rip.
Okay, it's
Come
back.
back.
You take 8 slashing damage, halved to 4. Yeah. So basically, if you fail on the save, the wound becomes infernal. When you take another D10 damage. Yeah, you take another D10 damage every turn for every wound that he inflicts on you. And once you've got it, there's no save. Basically.
Lovely.
Yeah, the only way to heal it is magic or a medicine check. And you have to cut away all of the infected flesh. Basically. It's pretty nasty. But you saved, so you're okay. Next turn he gets both his attacks. That was only one attack this round. Right. If he survives. Oh. Okay, Drow Priest. Drow Priest is going to cast Ray of Sickness on you, Gaten.
Have fun with that.
He hits AC 14.
Harry's got really light.
No, misses, doesn't it?
That misses, yeah.
You see a green ray flying towards you from the priest. You just duck just in time, and it just flies over your head. You feel glad you didn't get hit by it, because it's pretty horrible. Right, that's the priest done. He's only down to first level spells now. Well, he's got a couple of other spells, but they're no good. Drow warriors. Right. So both Drow warriors are going to attack you. The first one's going to attack you with his swords. First attack misses. He's not advantaged. He is advantaged. Yeah, no, he's not advantaged now because they're in the same square. Second attack does hit AC 24 for 10 damage. He plunges his sword into your belly. 5 damage. He plunges his sword into your stomach. You just scream at him. You almost push the sword in harder just to show how angry you are. As yet another wound. I mean, you are just riddled with scars now as it bites deep into you. Just your sheer anger and determination is keeping you alive at this point. And the other one attacks you with his crossbow.
Very close to be frozen on.
No.
Oh, there you
He's
go.
back.
It's back.
Hi, Gary.
I think my internet's going a
You
bit
froze for
roughy.
a second.
You're back now.
Yeah, I'm having problems with the internet.
Yeah, you're back.
Right, AC 20. Does that hit you?
No,
AC 20 doesn't hit you.
it's 21.
Right, okay. The bolt hits you, but it just catches you at a bad angle and just spins away into the acid. Come on. Right, Paige.
Yes.
So you can
So
see.
I
Yeah.
go for it.
No, you can see that basically the drow fighter that's in front of you is still in full health. The bearded dragon and the drow against Gaten, though, they're both severely wounded.
Yes. So I'm gonna try to get to the ledge in the middle that kind of goes on top of over the acid,
Yep.
right? Towards there. I probably next turn.
5, 10, 15, 20.
So basically, I can get in 30 feet with our bearded demon character. Tom, sorry.
Yeah, if you can just about get to the ledge. Oh, hold on, I need to go live. Yeah, you can get to there, and that gets you just in 30 feet.
Exactly. So I'm gonna go for the planet walker, and I'm gonna shoot an arrow at this big scary demon.
Are you using that force?
Yes, exactly. However, it doesn't even. It turns it into a force. So that was a horrible hit roll, as again going into the ether.
Yep. You're not feeling it today, Paige.
No.
I mean,
Nope.
the first
Because I
out.
ran out of these bardic inspirations.
Yeah, the bow shot just flies off. Abysmal rolls today. Nothing you can do about it. It's not your fault. Yeah, you fly off. That's you done, isn't it? Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, it's gone. Oh, it's
Freya,
back.
I'm back.
Can I'm assuming Tom is being. I can't. Eldritch Blast Tom could get.
You can, yeah. You might need to move actually a little bit to see him.
Alright. Can I move? But
Nearer
then
nearer to Paige.
I don't want to. Am I able to go back behind the pillar afterwards?
You can move up to 3 feet. So, sorry, 3 squares and then go back in. So
Charlotte, I
one.
don't focus you that hard, to be honest. Don't see much about the hard cover.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely going to probably focus on the people that are like within 30 feet.
Yeah, you can get. Yeah, I mean, at the moment you're probably like low. The only one with ranged is either the cleric or the drow at the bottom. But if you stand where you are now, you're still in cover from that drow below.
Cast Eldritch Blast on Tom.
Misses.
Ah,
Oh,
nice.
Jesus. Okay, yeah, the blast just goes. Come on, guys. These drows. It just there's a whole bearded devil-shaped blast marks on the pillar behind, where these somehow are just splashing around him but not doing any damage to him. Right. Aleph.
Fine. The mighty. Gaten, are you ever gonna kill this drow? What do you want me to do with it?
If you can hit the drow, but I'm not doing very well hitting the drow.
I mean, I could try and get the demon back off again. Well, actually, no, I think that's probably bad. I'm gonna move one step forwards towards Gaten. And then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast Tom. I'm no longer poisoned.
Nope.
Am I advantaged because he's not looking at me or not?
Yeah, because he's threatened onto Gaten Square.
Cool.
No.
There you go. Hit for 13 damage, and he's shoved 10 feet back in the fucking acid.
Okay. Oh shit! I just rolled 17 for his acid damage. Yeah, he basically you blast him off of his feet. He flies into the acid. No! I'll tell Jimmy you're an asshole. And then he basically just disappears. He just disappears into the acid, and it just no trace of him whatsoever. Just completely goes.
Do I get the kill for that? Do I get the kill for that or not?
Yeah, that's your kill.
Cool. Then I get my finally. I get 8 temporary hit points.
Yeah. As you do, you feel the evil rise inside of you, Aleph. The evil empowers you. Oh. Just don't try and attack any of your own friends, because they'll be protected from you. Oh no, they don't have that power anymore.
And then as a bonus action, I'd like to try and throw my water skin over to Gaten.
Oh, I thought you were just going to throw it at the the guard. Like, fuck.
Fuck!
You're not going to be able to do that very easily. It's just too complicated with the drow in the way. You'd have to take a full action to do it.
Okay, well then I'm going to move 1 square forwards so that I am in giving Gaten an advantage.
Very clever. Okay, you move forward on the drow. Though his attention seems to be fully on Gaten at the moment. Excellent maneuver. Excellent maneuvering. Okay, Gaten. You've got advantage thanks to Alice's maneuver onto this drow.
Swing at him and hope for the best. AC 21
That hits.
for 9 damage.
Okay. Yeah, this drow is looking just... I mean, you just split yet another hole in his armour. He's just bleeding profusely now from multiple wounds. But he's still standing strong. You can't help but show a hint of respect for this guy. He's standing strong to the last.
Another one to bloody deal with, yeah. And the priest.
Right, I'd probably say that the Paige and Freya should probably start focusing on the bottom one.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
The drow priest is going to try and hit you with a ray of sickness again
Gaten.
on Gaten, and he rolls a 3.
Wasting Freya's sicknesses on Gaten is the best thing that we could have.
Yeah, basically the ray just flies past. Well, it will give him disadvantage. It'd be
No, but he's got the highest AC, so he's effectively wasting the most by shooting a Gaten.
Yeah, well, I've rolled 2 low rolls, so basically the acid just, the ray of sickness just bounces off of his armor, just flies off in a different direction, into a ray of scintillating beams, doing absolutely nothing.
Charlotte crashed again. Oh, there she is.
Okay, so the Drow's going to attack in onto you now, Gaten.
Yep.
His first attack hits 17. His second attack hits 11. The Drow warrior down below tries to hit you again with his crossbow. Actually, no, screw that. He's going to charge on you. He drops the crossbow and draws his sword.
Going fucking around.
Oh, 20. It was advantaged anyway, but there's no point re-rolling when I get a 20. Okay. He slams into you for 8, 9, 10, 14. For 14 damage. Halved to 7. Yeah. He basically shoulder barges you and stabs up with his sword, catching you in the gut.
Clearly, no one's learning. Because, I mean, he's put himself in a great position to go swimming.
Oh yeah, he didn't think of that. He can see that Gate, as far as he's concerned, he's like, got to take Gaten out. He's like this tough warrior, and they want to get him gone. Right, that's both of the Drow warriors. Paige.
Well, basically, my aim is targeting towards Gaten so I can cast my spell slot, which is Cure Wounds.
You're running up behind Gaten.
Yes, because he looks pretty bad, right? Am I getting this wrong?
Yeah, he's really bad. However, you're not gonna be able to reach him this turn and cast the spell. 5, 10.
Exactly. This is range touch anyway, so I'd need to get into close combat. So I'm just gonna walk up as far as I can towards north, and then.
So you could get most of the way. You could get some of the way there and attack, and still be able to get into him next turn for the heal.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15.
And at the same time, kind of want to shoot at High Priest. Not High Priest, whatever.
Well, you can shoot at the High Priest. It'd be easier to hit. Oh, he's not. He'd be disadvantaged against the priest because he's still hiding behind that pillar.
I'll try to draw his attention, basically.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, are you going to do the priest or the drow? Sorry, I didn't quite see which one you're going to get.
Priest.
Ah, you're actually advantaged on the drow on the left as well.
Am I now?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, let me think about this for a sec.
You might be able to finish off the drow, actually. He looks really knackered, and he's completely threatened on 2 squares by Gaten and Aleph, leaving him exposed and weak and defending on multiple angles.
Definitely. Let's do that. So I'm gonna shoot at the top drow.
Okay.
25.
Okay. Your arrow shaft smacks him in the eye, straight through the brain, killing him instantly. He falls and slumps to the ground where he stands, still kind of half kneeling in death. You killed him.
Right. Beautiful.
One to take out.
Yeah. The last drow looks over. No! No! You killed my brother!
As a bonus action, I will do Planner Walker again, but this time on the bottom drow, the remaining drow.
Okay. So that means on your next attack, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm preparing for my next attack.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay, Freya. There's just the one drow left now and the priest.
The drow.
The drow? Okay. You're not advantaged, so you have to get a standard attack on him.
Is there anywhere I can move to get an advantage?
No.
Alright.
Not unless Aleph gets in behind him.
It's alright, I'll do it for now. No, it misses, I think.
Oh.
AC 10.
Alright, okay. Well, I was going to say you could wait until after Aleph's turn, if he decides he's going to do that. But
you got to telling me these things before I do them.
I was trying.
Always does the most strategically best.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's done now. It's too late. Yeah, the attack just basically bounces off of his armor before it explodes against the wall. Okay.
Am I in cover from the priest?
Yeah. No. Yes. No. No, you're
I
not.
honestly don't think the priest is
Then
going to.
I'd like to finish my go by getting behind the pillar. There's above.
Yeah, I'm really worried about this priest shooting you.
I am the only one at the moment, and I don't want to lose it.
I'm 8 health over my total hit points. I am
Oh,
so
what can
full of
you?
health right now. I've
I'm
got
only 8 points down from my max, so.
Okay.
Right, well, I'm gonna take 1 step south and then.
Well, I haven't been moved up yet, so. And then I can go from there next time.
Okay. You bring yourself down.
The 19 AC.
That hits.
Right, well then he goes flying and he takes 12 damage. You also didn't move me on the. Oh wait, I'm not live. Okay, no, you did move me. Ignore that. Then yeah, he goes flying diagonal twice.
Yeah. He flies out into the acid, taking 12 damage. 41, 39. He then he takes 7. That's not too bad.
Right, who's ready to and shove him in this acid?
Okay. The drow is just like screaming and just trying to swim to the shore, but his heavy armor is dragging him down. He's got to try, and he's going to be heavily disadvantaged to swim to shore because he's basically got full chainmail on, shield and sword. And to get out, he's going to have to drop his shield and his shield to try and get out. So, good maneuver.
Best choice now, is it? All that fancy armour.
Yeah. The battle has turned. Right, Gayton. You have a clear...
Charge Le Priest.
Okay, you see the priest.
H is trying to run to you to heal you. You're like, sorry, babe, running away from her.
Life of the
No,
barbarian.
but I think the combat's gonna end very soon, so that's a smart move.
If
Yeah,
Gaten doesn't attack someone, his range goes down, and then he really only has 5 health. At the moment, he's hanging on to 5 health as if it's 10.
So this drow priest, or it's actually a priestess, this drow priestess draws this black blade.
Lady.
It's dripping with green substance in it, and he prepares for battle.
Demon.
Nice.
With advantage, isn't it?
Yep.
Gaten,
Yeah.
I'm a demon if you.
Priesty 25.
So are you going on the corner, or are you going directly in front of him? Because you'll have advantage against disengaging if you want to.
I have what? Sorry?
If he wanted to disengage from you, if you're going at an angle behind the cover, he'll be able to disengage without taking damage. If you go straight across to this
One
square,
more to the right.
yeah, then you're fully engaged with him. Basically, is that what you want to do? I assume that's a yes.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. It hits AC 25 for 7 slashing damage.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, you hit him for the 7 damage. Yeah.
Yep, that's it. That ends my turn.
Right. Okay. Yeah. This priestess seems pretty tough, and she's got this really wicked-looking blade that she's now quite prepared to use. Oh, it's called the Scourge, which is never a good thing. Okay. All right. Devil's gone. Drow priest. Right.
6 going for hurt.
Yeah. Okay. Hits 17 and hits AC 20. No. Damn it. Okay. Yeah. This priestess slashes out at you twice with this blade. Rah! Rah! The vicious attack. The blade looks hideous. Basically, this thing does more damage than anything else you've faced so far. This blade, it's ridiculous. Anyway,
Better steal it.
it's part of her power. It's not one you can take. All right, the Drow Warrior. So the Drow Warrior is going to try and get out. Ooh, rolls a 19. Jesus. Okay. 6, 7, 9. Oh, no. Okay. The Drow Priest, the Drow Warrior, basically disappears below the waves. The acid damage just consuming its body, and it just fades away. Oh!
Do I get the kill for that? Or
No, that was the acid. That wasn't you. Right, okay. Okay, Paige. It's just the priest left now.
Yes, sorry. I was reading my spell.
Just the
I am
priest left.
Yes, I'm gonna have to draw my swords and start getting to the priest, I think.
Okay, so you can do a maximum movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I've got very
20, 25. So you could get to there if you wanted, and you could make a disadvantaged attack.
Yeah, why not?
You can then maneuver next time to get into a better position.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got 2 short swords as well, so I could double attack next turn.
Yeah, you can just do your bonus action attack on this round with your left hand. Make the attack roll.
Yep. Oh, it's retiring. What's that?
You can just do number 1.
Oh, right. There we go.
Okay, it's disadvantaged though.
Oh, sorry.
It doesn't matter, you miss. That it's
There we
too
go.
low.
Cool.
Yeah, your blade lashes out. It just basically rings off of this armor. This priestess has got very good armor, not quite as good as the Drow warriors, but like a banded mail that just that fits very nicely onto their body. Right. Okay, Freya, you now can't see anything. The battle's kind of moved beyond your point of view.
Well, my walking is 30 feet, but am I able to run further than that?
You can do up to 60 feet, but then you can't do anything else but a bonus action.
I don't have any bonus
5,
actions, but I'm
10,
pretty sure if I move 30
15,
feet,
20,
I'm not going to be able to see anyway.
25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20. 30. So you can get to there. By the end of your turn.
Don't know where there is.
Oh, you might need to click live on the feed.
Oh, is it? Oh no. So I'll refresh.
All you have to do is click the little live button.
Sorry, I've got it back. I don't have any bonus actions, but I'm pretty sure that if I did 30 feet, I wouldn't be able to see anyway.
No, you wouldn't. You got to move the full 60.
I'll do the full 60 then.
Okay. I'm having some internet problems tonight. Oh, it's just so uncomfortable. Right, Aleph.
I guess I'm gonna move up to the top right so I have vision on the dude, and then
You'll be in a 2 people in the square.
So about there. That okay?
yeah, as long as I can see him. 12 and a 12, so AC 18.
Yep, that hits. And you knock back
For
10.
10 damage. Yep. Takes
Okay.
10 damage and knock back.
Okay, Gaten get an attack of opportunity. Paige, you don't get an attack of opportunity because it's behind the corner.
Fair enough.
Is it just a normal attack, yeah? Not
Hey.
advantage.
No, not advantage. Normal attack.
AC 20 for 5, 6, 7 damage.
That hits. Right. Okay, Gayton, she'll go.
Charge in and attack.
Yep. Okay, get an advantaged attack on your charge. You can see this priestess is starting to look really scared now. That hits.
AC 19 for
That hits.
17 damage.
17 damage.
Wow.
Okay. The priest panics, puts her hands up. Please, stop. Please. Don't attack me anymore. I give in.
Don't listen.
I can be. I'm more advantageous to you alive than dead.
Why?
I can order my forces to leave.
Or you could order them to attack us as soon as you get to them.
Right. Okay. The feed will come back up. I promise. It's coming back up. Any second now. Any second now. But anyway, so let's carry on with the roleplay. So she puts her knife up, her hands up. She's like, I can help. I can direct my men to leave this place. I would rather that than die. We've not been able to get anywhere with this crystal anyway.
I walk over to her with open arms, as I was doing. Do
Okay.
not fear, my evil compadre. You
Okay.
can tell to me, and I give her a little wink, and then I activate Zone of Truth.
Okay. She's basically with Zone of Truth. She's aware that this zone exists.
Oh, well then, fuck you. I'm going to make you tell the truth.
I swear upon your Zone of Truth that I will vacate this place in defeat. I will call the rest of my people down from the town and I will leave.
Yes, I heard you had a large stockpile of goodies. I would like to know the location of said items.
I don't have anything apart from my staff, and this blade is no use.
Yes,
to
I'll
you.
take that. Please, thank you.
We'll need the stuff because we've got your captive, the dwarf. You can free him too.
Yes, I shall go and free the dwarf now.
And then I'll be taking your staff. Has it got any fancy properties?
No, not really.
No, that's
You can see she's looking really depressed now, but I will take you there. Right.
Disappointed that we're not coming there.
So how did you summon that big demon? Am I able to do this, or is it only someone like you?
Do you want to
Ye-
summon a
years
demon?
of training.
Ah, it's just I like to learn things, Casey. You remember, I'm a bookworm. I must know all.
If he can summon Jimmy, he wants to summon a top.
I just want to give Jimmy a bit of company.
I'm not sure that's the best company for our lovely Jimmy.
Oh, teleported.
Well, maybe if I can learn this ritual, I can bring another Jimmy.
What's wrong with normal Jimmy?
That's
He has
not the
no
right
friends.
music.
He has
Yeah,
no
like-
what?
He
Like
needs
where
he
we're
needs some
standing,
people.
'cause at the moment, I don't want to be zoom the beams.
Right. Okay. Stop the music. Thank you. Okay. You are taken back. Strange sounds all around. This is not the right one. There you go. You're taken back. The priest touches the staff across the 4 of these spheres. As he does so onto each one, the sphere just basically fades out. And by the time the 4th one goes, he then is able to reach out to this shield, and it just disappears. Completely goes.
You are much welcome, Master Dwarf. Now, please.
The
Hurry up.
the dwarf, weakened, is unable to speak, but he takes his hands and holds them upon his person, and you can see magic flowing once again through his hands, and his body starts to heal up. Thank you. Thank you. I do not know who you are.
I'm Alethana. Now you do.
You've saved my life. You have saved all of us here at Ice Peak. Thank you. Where are the rest of my men? The fine dwarfs of Ice Peak. Are they near? You see the dwarf. The priest is looking down. They're all dead. We sacrificed them all. No.
Yes, we've not seen any live, but
I've been able to heal my body, but my mind is broken. I can feel it. Why have you saved me? As glad as I am. What has brought you here?
Well, we seek the heart of the mountain.
we don't seek it.
Oh,
We seek
then
a
only
shard
with
of it.
that can we rescue our goddess, Yagamama.
Yagamama. Is she okay?
Her powers have been drained. We must save her.
He is weak.
I don't even know the passing of time. It's just, I don't know how long I've been tortured. Every day, every night.
Oh shit, we know. But I don't remember. We were
And,
told how long he was tortured.
Can I get out my lute and just sing a song filling him in on everything he's missed?
Yeah, it's basically been a couple of years.
There's a couple of years have passed since you've been taken captive. Yeah.
Okay, he kind of nods to the music. Okay.
Don't forget about the ice trolls, like the ice giants.
The ice giants are coming. We must save them. Gotta get to that crystal.
The ice giant. Oh, the frost giants.
Yeah,
He
I'm doing it in song.
he nods.
And then there was a fucking troll.
My name is
Then
Larry.
there was a fucking troll.
You can stop playing now. Thank
Killed
you.
him, got here to save you.
Thank you. Thank you, beautiful lady.
Freya.
Freya. Wonderful group. I couldn't believe it when I saw you. I thought my mind had gone completely when I saw you kill my guards. But I am now free, and I see you have subjugated the priestess, the vile bitch that she is, to slay my people. But it is not my way to seek retribution and revenge. It is not the path of the Crystal Keepers to do such things. We are a peaceful religion based on the belief that protecting these mountains keeps the balance in the universe. And so, when we were attacked, it was a great surprise to us all. I don't know how you managed to find your way in here. The priestess looks up. We were able to portal in. One of your dwarves betrayed you, and was able to show us the way. And from there, we were able to portal in. Betrayed, you say? These are indeed dark times. Well, I will help you now. What about the rest of your drow? I have sworn. This is the priestess again. I have sworn to take my people back through the portal, and then you can destroy the portal. I will swear it. We will not come back again. We will find another way to defend our city against the frost giants. I will not say that I am sorry to have caused you harm, because truly I don't care, and I am under the influence of this zone of truth, so I cannot lie. I don't care if you live or die. However, I do care that my people live. And it's clear to me that you have slain. You walk past the body of loads of the Driders. The Drow dead are all stacked against the walls. The big Driders sort of dead. There's bodies all over the place here. It's like it is clear that you have cut a nasty swathe of death through my own people. I would wish to see no more of my own kind die. As little as I care for your life, I do care somewhat for my own peoples. So I will go now and gather the people together, and we shall leave. And I swear it, and I shall swear it upon this staff. And he hands you the staff. I need the staff back to activate the portal. But you can have this staff for now. It contains much of my power. You cannot use it without me attuning it to you. You do not even try. But this is my guarantee. She hands you the staff. You might have taken it anyway, but she basically gives it to you. I swear it. She goes off anyway. You feel like you're not sure whether you should be trusting or not, but the zone of truth was clear. The Drow, like the Drugar above, they're all fed up with being here. They've been here for 2 years trying to crack this place, and they've got nowhere.
We hope our friend gets back to his wife.
Second, she goes off. Gaten's lost his rage and all of his adrenaline. He just slumps and he just leans against the wall and just looks fucked.
The dwarf draws your
Page heal him at all.
I'm going to run. Oh, sorry. Yes, priest, please. Don't let me stop you.
Yeah, I shall draw what power I have, and I shall heal you. Come close. He draws you close, and he casts a mass healing on all of you. Oh, nice rolls. 10, 16, 18, 26. Everyone gets 26 hit points back.
You go above.
I'm already positive 8.
Okay. Come with me. Your quest must be successful, for you have released.
Can you go above your hit points?
No, you can't. He heals you to your maximum. He said,
So I only had 8 to go up.
"Let me take you to the crystal cave, for that is the quest that you have come here for." He takes you down a long path. You go past, obviously, where he was incarcerated. Let me just find this. Here we go. And before you see an entrance. It glows. You can see these 2 huge sort of dwarven warriors standing either side of it. Let me just hide these off for a second. Invisible. Give me a second. Sorry. Because there's more to come. Okay. Alive now. He stands before the gates and holds up his hands, and he utters words of power. The Drow have tried for 2 years to get past these gates. They would never have done so. Only I have the power to do such a thing. I and my people. He holds up his hands. He speaks ancient Dwarvish. Open to the one who bears the seal. Show us the path to the crystal caves. He mutters incantations of power, and the door suddenly creaks and cracks, and you see a little bit of gas and dust just emerge from this door. It obviously hasn't been opened for a very long time, and it slides away. Oh no, I don't have that one open anymore. Oh, that's disappointing. There it is. The door slides open. I don't think that's the right one, but there we go. And it kind of moves over to the side. No, that was not the right one. It's the scraping one. It should have been, but oh well. and he beckons you in. There is something I must ask of you. I feel like I cannot ask you any more, for you have freed me from the enslavement of the drow. But there is one thing I must ask you. But first of all, I must give you what you came here for. And then I will give you one gift for free, and another gift will come at a price. He takes you through.
Perk up.
He takes you out before this vast cave. It goes on forever, it feels like. And these huge crystals just reach from floor to ceiling. A purplish glow pervades the entire area. It's so ethereal and beautiful.
So many. I
This-
just imagine tiny crystal.
This is the heart of the mountain. These are the crystals that I have been sworn to protect.
You're telling me I carried this heart of the mountain key, and it was no use.
The mirror got you in through the entrance to get into here. You would never even found it into the Drugar section. The mirror got you
I
into
thought I
the.
was holding an actual key.
No, it was the mirror.
Oh,
Um,
I've completely confused myself.
oh, that was the key to get in. And
No, I think you're the key that goes down to the city. You're thinking of the key that went from the Drugar area that we opened the door down to
Sorry.
the.
oh yes, yeah, that's something different. Yeah, he takes you over to a pillar of crystal. There's a load of tools on a rack near the entrance, and you see him as he goes past. He takes a pick, and he walks up to one of these huge crystals, and he mutters words of power again. And he hammers down with his pick, and a shard is just completely severed from the crystal, and there's like a ching noise. It glows, an ethereal blue glow. Here, who amongst you will take this? For this is what you seek. Gaten, you take it. Okay. Here. Plunge this into the tree at the heart of the woods of Yagamama, and its power will feed her for generations in her healing and restoring, though I fear it will be some time, and it might still be too late, for I have had visions, and I must share these visions with you now. And this gift I also give you for free. He walks you deeper into these caves, and he comes out in this another cave area, and it basically just looks like a huge billowing set of ice. Oh, no, that's not in there. Hold on. Ignore that. A guardian starts swirling into existence. This cave is just basically made of pure ice and crystal. You're taking it into here, and this apparition just appears. What is it you seek? The priest steps forward.
Ooh, nice and chilly.
Yeah, it's really cold.
Just how I like it.
I beseech you, spirit of the cave. Show them the visions I have seen. Show them the future that comes for them all. Show them the darkness that will be before the light. You see the cave walls just swirl and images start to appear. And as you do, you first of all show the scene of these orcs moving. A few of them at first. And then the visions phase. You see a few more, and then it pans out, and you see thousands of orcs descending from the wastelands. They're attacking into the Norrenholm. This is the vision that I have been having these last few years. The orcs, they are aligning. You can see images of these Goliaths pushing the orcs south. You see the frost giants pushing against the orcs. The orcs cannot succeed against the frost giants. Neither can they succeed against the Goliaths. And so they are unifying even now as we stand here. Whatever they may tell you, they are coming. Before they are the only creatures in the wastelands that could survive in Norrenholm in the warmer climates. So they are going to come, and they are going to destroy all of Norenholm and make it their new home. You must warn the villages. You must warn the villages of the incoming horde. It is not long now. Death is coming, and you see more visions coming, and one of them haunts you as you see a scene of Norberg itself up in flames, the orcs running rampant through the village, burning family, friends, just basically their bodies lying dead all over the village. The boats on fire, the woods on fire. You see the evergreen woods aflame. Orcs just running through it, slaying wantonly. You see the image just basically transposed onto other villages across the whole of Nurenholm as this wave of orcs just descend upon the unprepared villages. And of course Nurenholm itself doesn't have a standing army, and it can't survive against such an onslaught of thousands of these orcs descending on you. The visions fade, and he takes you back out of the ice cave. Back in the main cave, the beauty of the crystals seems lesser now as you process the images that you have seen. Do you have any questions to what you have seen? These visions have been coming to me. These are the future, but you can change it. Nothing is certain.
When you say future, how far into the future?
I cannot tell. It could be days, it could be hours, it could be weeks. I can tell you no more. But all I can say to you is raise the villages. But there is another task that I ask of you, and this one is selfish. But the reward I can give you is the greatest reward and the most costliest reward I could ever give you. He takes you back out of the cave, across all the scenes that you've come to before, and you find yourself back in the room of acid that you'd been to before. At the end, there's like a huge chamber. It looks like it's empty, but he walks up to it and again holds aloft his hands and speaks words of power. The priestess, in all of her folly, was living right under the nose of my own living quarters, but she could not penetrate its magic. And as he says that, another door in the wall just appears. Clearly, the dwarven magic of old. Everyone knows that doors are able to hide doors in walls without being seen unless you have the power to do so. And when the door moves aside, you see like a beautifully laid out room with a bed and a study and a small kitchen area and a toilet. Basically, it's just like a really lovely living quarters, thick with dust. 2 years of dust settled on the place. And he comes in and he goes over to a chest. There is little I can give you, for I will need my strength to restore my order here. But I have a quest for you. You must travel to your villages and you must warn them. You must convince them to rise and to dig defences and to prepare yourselves for the orcs. But there is something I need you to do that's further afield. But the gift I will give you is such a gift as I have never thought I would ever bestow. But these are desperate times. If I do not get the help that I seek, then this cave will fall. And if this falls, then your doom is certain, no matter what defences you put up. The Ice Peak Mountains crystals must be protected. He goes over to a chest and he opens it up, and he brings out like quite a plain like a chain made of some sort of rope with little gossamer threads of gold through it, but the main thread itself. But on the chain you can see an ice sculpture, but the ice sculpture just doesn't seem to melt, and it's a sculpture of a dragon.
Fucking knew
it. He who shatters this symbol can summon once the ancient dragon that resides here. When the dragon came to live here generations ago. We agreed a pact with the dragon. He would be protected by us so that he could live out his years of rest, for he is a dragon that has seen many, many generations, and he wishes to rest. He is, and you do not want to disturb the dragon. However, the bargain that was set was that once, and only once, we could call upon the dragon in our darkest hour, for we foresaw a time when things would become dark indeed. So I will give this to one of you, and under the zone of truth, I will swear this. And I give it to you now, but you must swear to me under the zone of truth. He also cast his own zone of truth, and you are all swayed under it. You must swear to me that you will undertake my task in return for this gift. And do not squander this gift, for you will have its use once, and the summoning of a blue dragon of such power and age will bring destruction to any battle that you are on. But do not use it in vain, and do not use it unless your life depends on it. For this gift was bestowed upon us, the keepers of the crystal. But we are now gone, and I need you to help me to restore my order. To accept this, you must promise, you must swear upon the crystal itself and upon the zone of truth that I have now cast, that you will travel to Jornheim, the cities to the south. You must go to the Tanners, and you must find the Tanner Marion, and you must tell him these words. Tell him that the Brotherhood has fallen, and that the Enclave must be called. And that is all I need you to do. And
and still mourn our families.
he might ask you other things, and I would beseech you to offer him that aid. However, all I swear at this point is that you get this to Marion, and you must get it to him.
What would you like us to say to Marion? The Brotherhood has fallen.
The Brotherhood has fallen.
Enclave should be called.
The Enclave must be called. For he is one of my order, and it is part of our preparations that if such a situation as this would occur, that he has the power to be able to summon the other brothers of the Enclave from the other mountains with these crystal hearts, and that they can send new brothers and sisters to help us to restore our defense against the evil that would penetrate this mountain. But I ask first that you stay just a day and make sure that these drow, these villainous evil drow, their evil Drugar allies and the Driders leave the city, and that we destroy this, because the priestess swore to you, not to me. So she will only keep her promise, and if she can find a way to come out of it, she will. But she will withhold it upon the staff's honour if you stay here and you see these drow gone from the city.
Yeah, why not?
I would also offer that if you want any of your villages wanted to come here to the city, the doors would be open to them. The stone that you have, I can sense its power from here. He talks about the stone the Drugar gave you. That will allow you safe passage into this city through the entrance that you came. I see you've brought a mirror. The mirror itself is made from one of these stones and was a gift to Yagamama many years ago. But but other members of your kind can come here if they wish to come to the city. The more is the merrier, they say, and 'tis true, for our brotherhood is few, and we are here only to protect the crystals, not the city itself. Do you swear to undertake this quest, and in doing so receive the gift?
I want to, but I'm also worried about the fact that you said it could be hours or days until they attack Norumhold, and I'm worried about my family.
We have to go past Norumhold before we get to this place anyway. So
Yes.
that's enough. We can warn them.
Fine.
Yeah.
Then
So
yes.
Continue on.
yeah.
And that, seeing as I speak Draconic,
Said that you
would come
welcome.
come in handy if I was given the ability to have my dragon.
You wish to control the blue dragon.
That is all I've ever wanted.
Then swear it to me that you will go
Swear.
to Yornheim and you will find Tanamarian. Okay. He hands you the crystal. He puts it round. He puts it over your neck. Bow, please. Okay. He puts it over your head. He holds your hand against the crystal, and then he puts his hand around it, and he mutters words of power, and there's a glowing and swirling around you. The crystal is now aligned to you. Only you can summon the dragon. If you remember the words that I said, you could transfer that power to somebody else, but only you could do so. If anyone else tries to smash this, they will either fail or they will succeed, but the dragon will not be called, and the power will be lost forever. Only you can shatter it and summon the dragon, and the dragon will do your bidding from sunrise to sunset of that day.
Well, you better use it very early in the morning then.
You said that you welcome others of our kind from our village. Should we build defences for this event, this oncoming orc raid? Can our members that are not able to fight, children and such, hold out here?
We are strongly defended against an orc incursion. If you wish to bring the women and children to my city, I hadn't thought of that, but they would be welcome and they would be cared for. Well, I am only myself. I can heal. I can protect.
Oh, so you want us to prepare for a siege then?
No, the orcs will, but the orcs will flow past this mountain. They don't want this mountain. They want the lush, verdant plains of Norenholm. They want you know.
Say to summon the dragon.
Sorry.
What would I need to say to summon the dragon?
You just need to break the thing.
Nothing. You just need to basically crush it and call forth the dragon.
Okay, thank you.
Then we have our course. We stay here. See the Drow and Durgar gone.
We can take turns taking long rests.
See the portal destroyed so they can't return. We head home. Restore this
And then
crystal.
head towards Marion.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I want to fucking sleep.
Yeah.
We'll take it in turns having a long rest.
Sounds good.
Okay, so basically, you can rest up here. While you're doing that, the Drow and the Drugar, you see them all preparing to leave, packing up all their equipment. You see Grisna comes over to you, secretly, kind of make sure that no one else is around. Thank you. Without my voice change. Thank you. I can get home and see my lovely Grisna now. I'm very happy. Thank you. If you're ever in Mesotoa, look me up. I'll sort you out.
Remember that. Enjoy your trip home.
Yeah. Not that I think you'll ever make it as far north. You're probably all going to get killed by the orcs. But I'm a man of my word. And your coming here has saved many of my Drugar families' lives. I mean, we can return home to our families and we will fight the Frost Giant on our own terms. Hell, maybe we could even line up our forces against them, you know. But you got your own shit to deal with first with the orcs. He nods and just leaves. The priest walks up to you. What are you doing talking to such a vermin? The Drugar are not to be trusted.
Don't know him.
Who?
I mean, you're quite rich to call someone vermin.
No, this is the priest. Sorry, this is the dwarven priest.
Oh.
Not the drow priestess. The dwarven priest, the crystal keeper.
I'll ignore that
Oh,
then.
okay. So we
Okay.
don't need to lie.
So
He's lovely.
through the course of the next 24 hours, basically, the Driders, You see, there's at least 100 of them. They could easily have probably taken you if they wanted to betray you. But the dwarf explains that while they're evil, the priestesses are sworn to certain powers and certain oaths. So when they make an oath, they will hold on to it, unless they make the wording such that they can find a loophole. But the wording was clear, and to be honest with you, they were all quite happy to leave. They all just basically embellished the story that some powerful heroes came down and destroyed them, and they were able to escape with their lives. But the crystals would be on their. There'll be punishments, and they'll lose standing. But they were getting nowhere here. They were never going to get entrance into the crystal cave, and even if they did, they would have aroused the dragon, and that'd have been the end of them anyway. But yeah, so they leave, and at the last moment you meet up at this huge portal. You don't even need to be guided towards it because Paige is able to just take you straight to it. Deep in the city, she takes you straight to the portal, and as the last of the drow leave, the priestess turns to you and bows, and then steps through the portal, and the portal just ceases.
I'm assuming we've given her staff back.
Yeah, that was part of the condition. There's clay pots and markings on the floor. You smash the pots, you destroy the markings to make sure there's no other way of getting a portal back. And then you rest up for the rest of the day. So basically, by the end of your time here, you're fully healed up. There's no other gifts the dwarf can give you. There's no ancient treasures. There is only the necklace with the ability to summon the dragon. The drow take all of their own stuff, their equipment, their dead bodies. They even fish out the drow warrior from the acid, so that his bones can be returned to his families for burial. Because these
What do they do with all the spider people?
they go as well. The Driders.
Huh.
Driders.
Yeah, they all leave basically. The whole place is just gutted, and it's just you and the dwarf left. Before the portal goes, and you just realise how vast and empty this city. You could probably most of Norrenholm could come into this city, if you wanted to. I hadn't thought. Me as a GM, I hadn't actually thought of that. I think it was one of you that suggested it, James. But
for the women and children as a safe
but
haven.
are the villagers going to basically? Because if you all come here for your own safety, the orcs will just sweep into the Norrenholm. They'll destroy the villages and take it over, and then you'll just be stuck here. And
Yeah, that's why I was just the vulnerable that couldn't fight.
It's worth suggesting. And the dwarf, basically says that offer is open to you.